Should be live now. We'll give it a minute to update. Appreciate you, Joseph. Got you, Joseph. Let me know.
At the link tree it says the one we go live on.
I see it. I see it.
Nice. Yep. Oh wait. Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. We're on
it's
YouTube
working.
now.
All right. So I just need a brand new stream key every single time. Hell yeah, that's fun.
I thought that's what it was. I thought we realized that.
Well, it wasn't just we re-inputted everything last time and it happened to work.
It for sure, and we didn't last night.
Yeah, I was too tired.
Well, we did still stay up till 2.
Too tired. I was too tired for specific reasons.
Specific reasons.
For specific reasons, just too tired. Yes, we are. We literally just hopped on. So you can see the line right here. You're totally good. Totally good. I got you, Joseph. I'll get you up here in a minute. We're live now on YouTube as well. Perfect. Let me update the line. We'll get some things moving here in a minute. Once again, if you want to submit, go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps. 2 steps. Follow both of those, and we'll get you up on the board, ready to go. If you're on Twitch, you can see the line right there. If you're on YouTube, backwards, you can see the line right there. You can see exactly how many we have left. You can see the minimums as we close lines. All of that good stuff. So if you want to know exactly what's going on, Twitch or YouTube is going to be the place to be. You're just going to get a lot more value over there, especially if we're digging into Pro Tools, especially if we're getting into some other stuff here in the studio. That's going to be where you're going to want to be. If you want to submit, profile, website, follow both the steps and we'll get you up there.
Thanks for the gifts on TikTok. So sweet.
Thank you so much for the heart me's, finger hearts. Thank you, Soloso. Appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to you. Soloso music.
All right, Bilbo, got you. Got you. You got 10. Boom, you're on the board. You're ready to go. Let me get... Yeah.
I don't want to waste my time.
And then Joseph, I got you. Let me just double check your credit too real quick so I can get you in the right spot. Give me just a minute. Boom, there's your 10 and you got 5. I got you, Joseph. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you for all your help and encouragement the last couple of days too.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much. Yeah, Bilbo, I got you. You are ready to go. You should see yourself up on the list. Joseph, you got 15. Boom. Joseph, you're up there. Boom. Boom. Lots of boom. All right, let me just double check. I mean, to make sure I got everybody up on the board ready to go, and we'll get started. We're only 7 shares away. We're already at the, y'all are crushing the likes over on TikTok. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all, we're getting it moving. We got 8 songs today. 8 songs today. Top 8. Anyone who doesn't get hurt, of course, will always be saved. Always be saved. No questions asked.
And if we can get a couple extra, and of course, we'll do it.
But she's been fighting some sickness too. I'm not feeling the best. So we're just gonna do whatever we have the capacity for, and 100%. Then we'll save anything that we don't have left.
Yep. As always.
As always.
It will be in the Vibe Tribe bank.
Exactly.
You can just pull from it anytime you want.
This is what I was just
do whatever you want.
If Matthew is still in here, because Matthew knows Severance. Matthew Wilson, right? This is what I was trying to figure out earlier today.
Oh, thank you so much, Laurent. You're so sweet. You too. If you want to see the line, Carlos, it's on Twitch, so you can actually see the line laid out live.
I love it. Ooh.
It's so good.
I love it.
Porter. Oh, no. You'll never miss
you'll never miss it.
Yeah. We always make sure that you're here, and if you don't respond, then no problem.
Yeah.
We're going to save your credit for next time.
Yeah, Porter, it is Severance. This is my favorite show right now.
Yeah, we're obsessed.
We're obsessed. Season 2 comes out today.
I think we're actually obsessed. Like, it's our favorite show. We haven't really watched Succession. Or have you seen it?
No.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it either. Hey guys, my wife April says she wants to make a trip out to see you guys in studio and record. Oh, that'd be awesome. We have a really, really tiny studio right now.
Yeah, if you're on Twitch, you can see. This is it. This is a remote
Season 2 of Severance, Joseph. It's on Apple TV. You've got to watch it.
Gotta watch it.
Oh, I've heard so many good things about Arcane, but have not watched it yet.
There's so many shows. I love it. I love it, Matthew. It's one of my favorites.
Cool, Matthew. Yeah, we'll have to check. We'll have to check it out.
It's a cool
I've
thing.
heard a lot of good things about Succession too.
There's so many. That's the thing is dude, there's so many shows. Like as soon as I feel like I've watched all the big shows, there's 50 other shows that people talk about. We're pretty big on TV
though. Like we work so much that whenever we have a chance to just do something for ourselves, we're like, all we really have the capacity for is to like just veg out.
Yeah, literally.
Lay
Like
there
just
and not
disconnect
think
from
too
reality
much and
for
just
2
watch
hours
TV.
and
Yeah.
let's go.
You gotta watch Severance. You will not
It's
be
so
let
good.
down. And I
It's
definitely
so
am
good.
gonna. Arcane's on my list, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it.
Deal, Joseph. We got you. Yeah, we're
I
almost
can't
ready.
promise that it'll be anytime soon because we don't have too much time, but
Absolutely,
we
I
will watch
can.
it.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. We are about to kickstart the music. So one quick spiel before we dive into the list. Let me see who I got. We got Kobe at the top, I believe, as of right now. If you want to see the list, definitely hop over to Twitch or YouTube. We're live on both of those platforms right now. Most of our community and like most of the structure of this is over on Twitch or YouTube. So definitely hop on over there. You can find them all at the link in the bio. If you are new to this community, welcome to Track Talk. Welcome to the family. These are 15 to 20 minutes, long-form consultations, multiple listen consultations on the structure of your mix and master, production elements, sound design, lyrics, style, branding, aesthetic, image, things like that. We're going to get into the nuance of what you're doing creatively. We're not here to review it. There's no trash or pass. There's no ratings. There's no polls. This is strictly about offering value, getting a professional second set of eyes and ears on what you do creatively, and then giving you some tools, some tips, or even if you're executing beautifully, we want to showcase what you're doing so well when it comes to the way that you are operating so that everybody in the chat and the community can learn from your experience as well. That's what this whole live is. If you do want to submit, go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps. Follow both of those steps and we'll get you on the board. If you want to see the board, once again, that is over on Twitch or YouTube. So please make sure to follow us over there and you can see the line. You'll see what the minimum is as we go through more songs. The line will go up.
Yeah. If you just put it in the comment, we won't get to hear it because you have to follow the steps.
Yep, follow all the steps and we'll get you going in the right direction. Let me get this updated really quick. OS, I got you. OS, let me get you on the list and let's kick it off. Let's get it going. OS in the building with 15. Beautiful, man. I appreciate you so much. Let's get you up after Joseph. Perfect. It's time. Got you, OS. You are completely
and then
set.
I think someone else is saying that they submitted Bepis.
That's OS.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I think we're
so hard to keep up with the
I know.
Twitch and the TikTok names.
The dualities of these the artists here.
We got you. Perfect.
All right, so let's kick it off with I think Kobe.
Start it out.
All right, this is All I Want. Kobe, Kobe, have I heard your music before? The name is sounding familiar. It's looking familiar, but please update me if I haven't heard your music before. You're totally good. That's most people. Most people on Twitch are kind of in their own world. So everyone's like, wait, what's your name over there? And I'm used to seeing people on TikTok. So
yeah, no worries.
No worries at all. No worries at all. Let me download the song. But Kobe, give me some details. Talk to me about the production. Talk to me about the mix.
Joseph. You're so sweet.
Give me some details. Give me some
you.
details. This is All I Want.
Ooh,
Hey, what's up, G-Trill? What's up, man?
Hey,
Good to see you, G-Trill.
Shout out to you.
Let's get into it. Okay, perfect. I was like, the name sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Yeah, but update me on the whole format of it too. If you're producing for yourself, working with someone, because I know that changes for people back and forth. What's up, Trill? Good to see you, bro. And once again, if you want to see the line, see the order, hopping over to Twitch or YouTube.
Pretty good. We got a little sick and stuff, but
battling some stuff, but we're all right.
Yeah, not too bad.
Okay, nice. Do you mix it yourself?
And then Kobe, if you want us to go over any of your platforms or anything, just drop them down below. Your Instagram, your YouTube, anything like that.
Love the sound design already.
Yeah, I like it.
It's not like I was waiting for you. You had your own healing to do. I know.
Definitely hear the McGee in there.
I'm not rushing. Let me through extreme luck circumstance. Even your best friend said we should see.
Yo, this is good.
Your voice is nuts, man.
Thank you so much, Trill. We'll be fine.
Thank you, man.
You know, we're just honestly overworking.
Just working too much.
Like you, not just now, but forever. I know what I want, and I want you, babe.
MKG inspired. Someone wants to know if it's MKG inspired.
Yeah, they said it was.
Okay.
Prince /
Nice. We tried trying to bridge the gap
Yeah,
between Twitch and
Twitch.
TikTok.
That's all that I want. Underneath these bright lights, under my arm you feel nice. I'll be your night and
Love your
shine.
voice, Kobe.
Whatever you ask me for, I'll show you I'll do it for you. Underneath these lights, underneath these stars, do every day in this go December. I'll be searching for your warmth. Like the ocean holds the sun when it sinks. I'm holding on to every breath that you breathe. Several weeks have passed, now it feels real. Almost slipped or twice, almost said I love you.
What mic are you using again?
Am I wrong for that? Life be moving fast, and I follow you. Your soul is in mine. I told you that I'll be moving. This is a test to prove fairy tales last, and I'll be back by summer if you have me still. Or did I lose my spot? Do I still love you? 'Cause I know what I like and I like you.
Mine's broken right now. I don't know why. I probably say that every time.
Know what I want and I want you, babe. I want you to want me. Underneath this lonely night sky.
Let's go, Nora. Congrats.
I want you to need, I want you to need me. That's all that I want.
Super beautiful and really easy to listen to.
So nice. I really like the sound design. It's really cool. Production's awesome, and your voice is great. Y'all, show some love. That is All I Want by Kobe J. Banks right here in the chat. If y'all want to say hi to Kobe, they're over on TikTok. Everyone else is over on Twitch. Once again, if you want to see the line, hop on over there. Mitra, appreciate you hopping in. Kobe, this is beautiful, man.
That's
very,
stunning.
very, very well. It's like kind of a... There's something like magnetic about it. Like it just grabs your attention and you're kind of hanging on every word. Now there's some things we can polish in the mix. We'll work on it, but you really do hang on every word. It's structured beautifully. The melodies are gorgeous. I love the openness of this kind of 70s, 80s sound design that's just reverberated and chorused. And it's like my favorite sound.
Dude,
I
I
love
would
it.
absolutely love to hear an octave up at the end there.
Exactly.
Like,
It's going to say the
where you're gonna
exact
be
same thing.
like,
I'm going to say the... Come on. No, literally. I'm going to say the exact same thing when we get there.
We have
I was
similar.
craving it. That
Yes.
dynamic range. This song is so beautiful.
It would just build power.
It
right
doesn't
there.
quite get to like the emotional level that I want to, where it just opens up like crazy at the end, where your voice can really shine. I want to talk about a couple of things on the mix and the vocal, but man, this is beautiful, Kobe. Very, very, very well done.
No,
Let's
I
get into
love it so much.
Awesome. This
This
song
will
is
definitely be a song I would even stream for sure.
this is a song worth perfecting and really getting down.
Take the time with it. Yeah.
Love this like feedback here in the intro.
Never thought we'd take it this far.
Like I feel like this could be like a like some kind of a romantic scene in like a Stranger Things or like an 80s kind of a sci-fi movie or something like that, but it's got this edge to it that's really cool. I like it a lot, man. It's really nice.
It's not like I was waiting for you. You had your own healing to do. I know. Like when you're ready, I'm not rushing. Let me through
Oh, are you in Austin? We're in Texas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We're in DFW now, but we're in San Antonio. Born and
Love
raised.
one of my exactly, Bilbo, exactly. One of the things I love about this is the following of, I think it's in E minor, right? This whole like I go an octave down. little following that melody with the guitar, with the chorus, and your vocal line gives it such a beautiful, beautiful texture. I don't know what we're gonna do. SAT bait. Double check your notifications. I know I have credit for you. So remind me of the name that it's attached to, and I'll get you up there.
Oh, bait. Well, you're here now, and I'm
We're here.
glad you're here.
We just hopped on, bait. You're totally good to go.
Yeah, it hasn't been too long.
Love, love, love following those melodies. It makes it feel so textural. So on the mix side, one thing I would just be careful of when you get deeper into the structure of the song, far low end of your vocal. So between like 100 and 300 hertz, there's a little bit. Welcome in, Retrack. Welcome in. There's a little bit of mud on the low end of your vocal that is kind of blending half of your vocal phrasing with the other instrumentation, whether it's like the low toms that are being hit or the bass when it comes in. So it can feel a little bit muddy and you lose some like distinction and clarity for your lead vocal. I would love to carve some of that space, like 100 to 300 hertz. Just take a dB or a dB and a half down, just because it can tend to be a little boomy and muddy, especially with an SM7B, which I have a lot of experience with it. It's a very dark, mellow mic, even with like a high presence boost. It's a very dark, mellow microphone. So I would just help control that a little bit with the EQ. And then I wouldn't mind if your vocal was probably just louder in general. I wouldn't mind if it was another dB and a half, 2 dB louder, just to sit on top of these other elements as well, because there's so much space and ambiance. I would love to hear that vocal with a little bit more clarity and distinction. And then of course, at the same time, just take care of some of that muddiness and boominess, so it just doesn't interrupt. When you have a beautiful bass that comes into play, those low octaves on the guitar, some of the other percussion that comes into play, you don't lose half of your vocal being disguised by those things. Just like a dB and a half, 2 dB, nothing crazy. Nothing
Kobe,
crazy
do you
at
have
all.
a Spotify? Do you have anything out yet or not yet?
I know what I like and I like you.
I got you, mate. I got you, Retrack, as well. I'll update the line here in a minute.
Everything's at the link tree under Track Talk. And the list is over on Twitch. If you want to see if you can go to there or not. We got 7 more tracks after this.
This is beautiful, man.
Okay, cool. We'll check it out. I guess you can.
Underneath these bright lights, under my arm you feel nice. I'll be your knight in shine.
Easy to find on Spotify, so that's great.
Whatever you ask me for, I'll show you I do it for you. Underneath these lights, underneath these stars, do every day in this cold December. I'll be searching for your warmth, like the ocean holds the sun when it sinks. I'm holding on to every breath that you breathe. 7 weeks of bliss, now it feels.
So like once you hit this dynamic range, so here's where you get a little bit more of that boom. Once you hit this dynamic range here, no, you hit a little bit of a higher melody and you come down here. This is the perfect spot to pull everybody in. It's very intimate. You have the low register and then you explode at the end. You go back down to the low.
Full chest voice.
And just like a much higher melody. Like pull everyone in with the slow octave.
Am I wrong for that? Life be moving fast, and I follow you. Your soul is in mine. I told you that I'll be moving.
I want to hear like where the hook really picks up.
To prevent disaster, and I'll be back by some if you have me still. Or did I lose my spot?
Like here.
Right here.
Still love you, 'cause I know what I.
Like even if you hit like even if you support it with your actual like lead vocal, so even if your main lead vocal, and if it is like right there, and
even
that's
if
more
it was head voice, it was just like just
a layer
something.
over it.
Just
Yeah.
a nice layer.
So like even if you support it here, so like you still have like the same melody, but have another octave that pushes it. Like have that high octave over the top just to give us that swell, give us that energy at the end of the song. Because that's the only thing that I feel like it's kind of craving. I think
Oh, it'd be so nice.
if you keep that low octave too long, as beautiful as ever, it's like too much of a good thing sometimes. Where it's a great low octave, it's a great register of your vocal. It's powerful. You have great presence there. Sound design is still great, but you do get a lot of the same dynamic range, and it kind of misses that swell just a little bit. If you push just even the layering over the top to give us that bloom, that climax at the end of the song, my goodness, man, this is a record. It's such a good song. It's great sound design. It's a great production structure. It's good lyrics. Your voice, phenomenal. Can be balanced, can be repositioned a little bit, but the whole structure is absolutely
I'm
killer.
so excited.
So good.
See where this
And
goes.
I like you, not just for now, but forever. I know what I want, and I want you, babe. I want you to
Joseph, thank you so much. That's so helpful. Thank you.
underneath this lonely night sky. No, 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 no.
We probably will close the 10 line soon too, just because we don't have that many songs left. Just
Yeah.
7.
That's all that I want.
Dude, that texture, so good. That little bit of fry in the vocal. Come on. And man, I'm obsessed with the production. This production's like right down my lane. This is the stuff that I really like to enjoy to listen to, just in my own as a consumer.
Wow, so good, Kobe.
man. Dude, y'all, give it up one time.
Amazing.
Kobe J. Banks.
Let's go look at the Spotify again.
Go look at the Spotify, but man, show some love to the family. Beautiful, beautiful job.
That was really incredible. True work of art. Cool banner. Okay, nice. So, one little thing that we're noticing on your Spotify and your YouTube is they like to see at least a minimum of 150 characters in your descriptions and your about. So different from Instagram and like TikTok even, where they actually limit what you can put in your bios and stuff like
Gotcha,
that.
Mitchell.
This, you want to go more in depth and just give a little more details on like who you are as an artist, what kind of music you make, what you're inspired by, stuff like that. And you can even use ChatGPT to help you. Just feed it a bunch of, facts about yourself that you'd be comfortable sharing, and then have it write a bio catered to Spotify and YouTube. And I always say you can just copy and paste from one of those platforms. Yeah, but it definitely can help with SEO. That's why they like to, I always say, like, if they're giving you more characters, it's for a reason. So it's an easy, simple little thing to do that can help your people find you even more, And then I noticed that you don't use Instagram too much, but what you do have is cool. The fact that you even have highlights is awesome, because a lot of people don't utilize highlights, but they are very helpful. I would just recommend naming your highlights, ideally. Or if you're going to go with the emoji theme, maybe having the 2 that say highlights as an emoji.
Gotcha.
But it's like you kind of already know what we're going to say, right? You got to post. But also, like, if you wanted to establish more of a brand, like I see that you don't really have like an actual brand established yet, then that would definitely, I always recommend that as the foundation. So where I recommend starting, if you're interested in that process, where we guide all of our branding clients to start, is a Pinterest board. I don't know if you have Pinterest already, but if you don't, hop on it. It's really, really underrated. It's a really good platform for anything from like aesthetic, style, fashion, cover art, all that type of stuff. Okay, yeah,
Link up for the follows.
that's really, I mean, it's cool that it's already on your radar. And Pinterest, like it's really, actually, it gets quite fun after a while. Like if you start a board over there and you name it like Kobe J Banks music or whatever, like, and that's your official music brand board kind of, then you always have it to refer back to. So it's just a really nice tool to utilize. And at the beginning, you definitely have to search more things, but in branding, like I have all of our clients just put anything from, like, because inspiration you can pull from anything, right?
Yeah.
So anything from cars to architecture to style to fashion to any kind of art, basically nature, anything that inspires you. So I tell them to post anything and everything
Yeah.
that they feel like, this is kind of speaking to me. Um, and then from there, you'll be able to start seeing aesthetic take shape and take form. And that whether you work with, whoever you work with in your branding, like, well, it'll be really helpful for them to see. Like, okay, this is definitely the aesthetic that Kobe wants to go for. This matches their music. And
What's up, Dylan?
hey, thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you guys being here.
Oh
Happy
no,
Friday.
I hate these. These just came into space. I don't, I
Oh,
don't like these.
these,
I
yeah.
don't even use those. I hate.
But I hope that makes sense. We can always hop on a longer form consultation or something. That way we could be face to face and we can get, dive into the nitty gritty and stuff. But it's a really good place to start, at least. And then, a little even down the line, if you wanted, you could always benefit from something like a link tree. That way everything's just in one place. And any way to make it so that there's less barrier to entry for your fans to find you and follow you and
Eli.
support you and do all the things, right?
Got you.
Is gonna be the best.
And a
So-
quick note on that too, and thank y'all for the follows over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Just a quick reminder that you have, I got you, Bait. I just want to make sure I got the right name for you because I do have your save from yesterday. If you want to see the line, you want to update anything, you want to see the studio, you want to see Pro Tools when we're digging into Pro Tools, hop on over to Twitch or YouTube. We are all over. We're all over on Twitch. That's
yeah, of course, Kobe.
where the main-
I'm glad that is helpful. But, we're always around, so just hit us up if you ever have any questions. If there's ever anything we can do to help you out in your journey, you are killer, and we would be honored to.
And so, yeah, quick note on your Spotify before we move on is you can see a big discrepancy between the movement of your music and the people that stick, right? So you have 1,000 monthly listeners, which means your current songs are doing well. You're getting traction. People are wanting to listen. They want more, but you have 74 followers, right? And this kind of works the same. Like this happens the same on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. You could have a video go viral and get you a whole bunch of movement, but then if they go see what you're actually about, or they go see your aesthetic, or go see the other stuff you post and it doesn't relate to them, or maybe there's just nothing set up there, people don't stick, right? They don't follow, they don't stick around for all of your other releases, which of course we want. And so you can tell just even by looking at your monthlies versus your followers versus how the traction on your songs is going, that there is a discrepancy between people wanting to stick around for all of the things that you have to offer. So that's what, like, all the stuff that Libby's talking about is that stuff, that when they see Kobe J. Banks, they see the other music that they have, they see the aesthetic, they see an about of who you are, your story, where you're from, what inspires you. Like, oh yeah, I definitely want to, I'll give them a free follow,
Yeah.
just see what else they have. And then every single person that follows you on DSP, they get notified of your releases every time you do it. So that's, if you go from 74 to 300 followers on Spotify, then that's 300 people that when you release with at least a week or 2 weeks in advance will be notified and emailed that you have new music out, and it's immediately added to their library automatically. So when they do their playlist, you're already there. So it is really, really valuable to
It's all
get
about
people to
giving
stick.
them as many opportunities to relate and connect as
Yeah.
possible, right? So there's many ways to do that in branding and marketing. But that's a good place to start for a smaller consultation. That's what we feel like we can get into today.
100%.
But you're honestly killing it, and I have no doubts that you're going to go far, Kobe.
So good.
Really, really talented.
Really, really well done. Let me see real quick. Okay, really quick, Joseph. So I have yours pulled up, Joseph. Just remind me really quick. I think you said Gargoyle, right? But I have If There's a God. Is that a different name for the song, or is that the right song? Just let me know, just so I can make sure I pull up the right thing. I will update the board here.
Or
And
is it
just
this one? But that's the latest, so.
yeah, the most recent one I have is a different song. Oh, so you want, let me make sure I update the line then. You want 2 in the 15.
Yeah,
Not
thanks
one
for
of the-
being here, Francisco. Appreciate you. And then I saw something about bands versus local rappers. There's kind of a lot,
Got you,
right?
Joseph.
Those are very different things, but I kind of look at it mostly as like bands versus individual, because it doesn't really matter if you're a rapper or you sing pop music or you sing country music. You're an individual versus having bandmates, right? But yeah, it's like kind of, a lot of those same principles for sure.
Got
a lot
you,
of the
Mitra.
same foundational principles apply, but it really depends on like what every artist's individual goals are. Because some people have bands and or even they're an individual, artist, and they only focus on
Dr. Dream.
doing live events and stuff like that. Well, that's going to be very different than if you're constantly putting out music on platforms and stuff. So it just really depends. We like to cater our feedback and advice specifically to the individual that we have in front of us.
Got you.
And
Dr.
give them
Dreams.
as much value as possible in their consultation.
All right, let me get you moved up, Dr. Dreams. I got you in the right spot. You got 20. All right, y'all, let's get into it. We got Mitra up next. Mitra's a great artist, really, really great artist. Let's get into it. I'm excited to get into the next ones here. Let's keep it moving. Just quick reminder that if you want to go to my, if you want to submit, go to my profile, go to my website, click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps there to submit. Yeah, so it's 15 to get on. We got 6 tracks after this one. So we're going to get through as many as we can in the time frame that we have.
And then can you bullet point really quick for Kobe the main components of the mix he needs to fix?
Yes. Low end of your vocal. What's up, Kent? Appreciate you hopping in. Low end of your vocal. So between 100 and 300 hertz is a little bit boomy and muddy. I'd pull that down about a dB to a dB and a half, something like that.
Dylan, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dylan.
Is that what those little like hundreds are? We're still learning Twitch, so I'm so sorry that we missed that. But thank you so much.
I still need to update what I can see on Twitch. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much, man.
And thanks for being over on Twitch.
So 100 to 300 hertz. No, not at all, Ken. We got a cover. I think yesterday we got a cover. Hey, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate that. So 100 to 300 hertz. 100
we
to 300
need to learn
hertz.
it so bad.
And then the other one was your whole vocal, lead vocal, up about a dB and a half to 2 dB in the mix. You can push that forward just a little bit as well. I think those were the main like quality things when it came to like the vocal structure, clarity for the mix. Production mix sounds beautiful, sounds really nice. The rest of your vocal layers and everything sound really nice. I think it was at low end of the vocal, levels of the vocal, and then of course supporting a high octave if you got it in you, which I truly believe you do.
Kent, thanks for being here. If you feel like submitting today, we'd love to hear it. We have 6 tracks left, guys. If y'all want to see the line at any point, head over to Twitch. There's a lot more features over there that we just can't implement on TikTok's vertical structure.
Yeah.
So head on over there if you want, and then you can always go back and forth if you just want to stay on TikTok because it's your comfort zone. That totally makes sense, but at least you can see the line every now and then.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see the line. If we're ever digging into Pro Tools or anything like that, that's where you're going to see.
Yeah, mad love, Kobe. Thank you so much for submitting. Happy Friday. Hope you have a great weekend.
Absolutely.
And I also hope you can stick around for a bit longer. We love having you guys support everyone else as well. Thank you, Torvik's wife. You can call me Libby. That's my music name.
Is Mitra, and this song is called Gotta Know. This is not mixed yet. This is not mixed. This is kind of in the pre-stages here. I'm excited to get into it. We know the drill.
Drop the platforms you want us to check out if you want us to. If you're on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram.
On Spotify.
Sound for Spotify.
These 4 walls, they're eating me alive. Maybe I should call you, but that's practically just suicide. Feeding a delusion that you could ever fix your mind. Said you made some good improvements, no longer thinking like your daddy's mind. And it's such a shame that you never changed. You get sick to your stomach, do you regret cutting ties? When you're feeding her that bullshit, can't you tell that it's a lie? I gotta know, I gotta know, I gotta know. And when you get a taste, do I creep into your mind? When you're kissing on her lips, do you wish that they were mine? I gotta know, I gotta know. And she's so pretty.
Got you up.
How could
yeah, this is unmixed. This is unmixed.
I could move cities, but somehow you're always
sounds great so far.
I see your name in every life.
This is a product of good tracking.
Looking for signs that I should stay away, but you moved on and now she takes my place. Isn't that a shame that you never changed? Guess you're stuck in your way.
Right,
do you get sick to your stomach? Do you regret cutting ties? When you're feeding her that bullshit, can't you tell it's a lie? I gotta know, I gotta know, I gotta know.
good structure too.
Nice.
The song grows and flows all the way through. Let's get it. Y'all show some love to Mitra. Show some
Almost
love
hear
to Mitra.
Avril in your voice a little bit every now and then,
Yep.
and that makes me really happy because I was an
Yep.
Avril stan. Just kidding. I've never been a stan for anyone, but if I was gonna be a stan, it would be for Avril.
That
right?
would be one that's
I
worthwhile.
fucking loved her in 2005, bro.
Really, really nicely done.
best.
Really, really nicely done. Retrack, thank you so much for the
Nice
gifts. I
job.
appreciate it. I appreciate y'all so much.
Is your Instagram and stuff under Metra? Is it Metra or Mitra? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong.
Mitra. I said Metra for a year and a half.
Okay. Mitra.
And I found out it was Mitra. All right.
You could maybe put the line over the E because that's kind of like that tells you to say it like, right?
Yeah, would that be May?
It's just Mitra. Gotcha.
Okay, cool. I know I said it wrong for forever, and I was like, "What?" I guess I kept missing in the chat that it was being corrected, and you're like, "Nah, don't worry about it. That'll work. That'll fly." All right, let's get into
we
it.
want to call you your proper name.
100%. Yes, absolutely. Any genres, any level of preparedness. If y'all want to see the line, if you want to see the order, you want to see what's left, then hop. Let's go. Retrack.
Oh, that's cool.
Yo!
That was
Sorry.
a really cool one.
Choking on the gift, man. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, man. But yeah, all genres across the board, man. Thank you for that retrack. I appreciate you. If you want to submit, go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk, and follow both of the steps there. We're about to get straight back into this song. If you want to see the line, you want to see the order, the minimums, and everything, then please hop on over to Twitch or YouTube. You can see that's where the main live is over on Twitch. So you can see the line, you can see the order. If we're working in Pro Tools, looking at your Spotify, stuff like that. Like I just pulled up Mitra's Spotify over on Twitch as well, and you can see the whole deal over there. So everyone can make sure that they're following and tapping in and stuff like that.
On that note, your Spotify looks really, really good. You have a banner.
Good description.
You've got a good long description. Yeah, so it's really good. Good job over there.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. All right, let's get into it. And again, for this, I talk about this all the time.
Dr.
But
Dreams, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you so
I know.
much. I appreciate
Thanks for
that.
being here.
And I'm excited. You got a song in the 20. I'm excited to get to you as well.
Shout out. Awesome.
I got you on the list. I got you on the list over on Twitch. This is a good example of good quality tracking. So what's funny is people are, even like on Twitch, and as people are starting to listen to it, they're listening to it as a final mix. Like they're assuming that this is like a final mix that could use some work. This is not even mixed yet. This is just tracking with a preset.
And it's that good already.
And it's already good. This is a testament to where good tracking takes you so far. Good tracking really, really gets you into a place where you're already operating with a clean vocal structure. You're getting to a completely indie, AK. Sage, I got you. Let me get you pulled up as well. Yeah, completely indie. But it's a good tracking, so it's clean. You had a good clean vocal performance. There's already great positioning of the layers. Now all that has to happen on the engineering side is not the fixing of a bunch of issues. That's not what you want your engineer to do. You don't want your engineer to have to spend 2.5 hours trying to figure out how to take the garage door opening out of the background of the track. You don't want them to have to spend another 3 hours taking all these little pops and crackles and clips that happen in your vocal because you recorded too close and didn't gain stage properly. You want your engineer to just be another creative in the realm of the teams that you're working with and balance things and make them punchy, make them vibrant, make them really come alive. But they're taking really, really great stuff and just positioning it and balancing and making it feel cohesive and clean. And that's what I love about this is you already have a good, clean pre-mix here, a good balance to everything. The engineer doesn't have to get in here and just fix all of your issues that everyone's too lazy to work on. They are already locked in. And I love that. I can appreciate that from a quality. As an engineer, it makes me very happy to hear that. Let's get into it. Let's run it back from the top and then we'll dive into it.
Also, thank you so much for the love. We really, really appreciate that. That is our biggest goal here
100%.
at all times. Like literally it's what we're most passionate about. We have a Discord if you guys are interested in joining. It just got a revamp and we got even more exciting things coming with that. We have a new website coming that is basically all about helping small independent artists
100%.
succeed. So it's our main goal. Thank you for noticing.
100%. All right, y'all. And once again, hop on over to Twitch, see the lines, say hi to the family. We got a lot of the family over there as well. I appreciate all the follows over there. Appreciate all the follows over here, the subs over there, stuff like that.
Yeah, Twitch is even better, guys. There's a lot more features over there.
Yeah.
We got different angles. You can see the DAW. You can see the line in real time. So
Pro Tools,
head on
Spotify,
over there.
all that good stuff. All right, let's run it back from the top. Mitra, let's get into it. Hey, Danger Deal, what's up? And just a quick note, if y'all hop on from like YouTube or TikTok over to Twitch, when you hop on over there, tell me your name that's on the other platform, because sometimes the names will be different. That way I can keep track of who's going back and forth, and I can try to remember who people are. Otherwise, I'll get super confused. I'll get super confused between the two. Anyways, let's get into it. And then Sage, I'm gonna look up your credit now.
Thank you so much, Danger Deal. We're doing pretty well. Hope you are too.
Stuck in this apartment, these four walls, they're eating me alive. Maybe I should call you, but that's practically just suicide.
Kind of Gracie Abrams too. Like it's very popular sound right now.
That you
So
could
I love
ever
it.
fix your mind. Said you made some good improvements. No longer thinking like your daddy's mind. And it's
Hey,
such
Danger,
a
shout out to you.
shame
17
that you
hours.
never changed.
Yo, that's
Happy
Do
crazy.
you get sick to your stomach? Do you regret cutting ties with
Back it up a little bit.
feeding a delusion?
Yeah, stunning vocals for sure.
That you could ever fix your mind. Said you made some good improvements.
I'll double check for you, Michael.
No longer thinking like your daddy's mind. And it's such a shame.
Love that. This is another, again, I'm loving the textures of what's going on here too. And then it's just a shame. You have the octave walkouts walk down with the other vocals where they're all doing the same note, but it ends in like the third harmony. Dun, 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 dun. It ends in the harmony on just the last note. It's like that attention to detail that I want people to pay attention to, right? Like this is going to get mixed. There's some quality things that will already be worked out. Thank you so much for the roses, Dreams. I appreciate it. Penny as well. Thank you for the roses. There's some things that will get worked on that I don't even need to address, but I just want to showcase the attention to the detail of when you're building harmony structures, where you walk down in certain elements, and then when you jump to the harmony, instead of all lead vocal, all where we build out harmony structure. Like I love it. There's that attention to detail that I'm just a huge fan of.
If anyone over in TikTok is able to help people in the comments with how it all works and where they can find the info, it's all at the link tree under Track Talk. And then if you'd like to see the line in real time, because we're taking 6 tracks and you want to make sure you want to go today, then it's over on Twitch.
No longer thinking like your daddy's mind. And it's such a shame.
Dun, 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 dun. You hear that little
Thank you
switch
so
right
much,
there.
Joseph.
That you never change. Do you get sick
No
to
worries.
your stomach? Do you regret
just
cutting
appreciate it.
ties when you're feeding her that bullshit? Can't you tell that it's a lie? Gotta know, I gotta know, I gotta know. And when you get a taste, do I creep into your mind? When you're kissing
Straight
on
up.
her lips, do
Super
you
catchy.
wish that they were
Absolutely wrong.
mine?
Yeah.
I gotta know, I gotta know.
And it's just a testament to of like I've heard this is the first time I've heard the song. First time I think either of us have heard the song. It's 2.5 minutes long, so I've listened to this song for a total of like 3.5 minutes in my entire life, and I feel like I already know the hook. I feel like I already like, at least from like a psychological standpoint, I already can hear the I can already hear those melodies bouncing around my head because I'm so locked into those melodies because they're catchy, they're repetitive, they have good structure. That's what we're looking for. That's a really good pop hook right there. It's gonna lock people, whether you even like the style of music or not. It's gonna be the thing that you're humming while you're doing dishes tonight because it's so locked in. You
Yeah,
have that
Danger,
great
check
pattern.
out the About section on Twitch, and you'll see how all the info is laid out there.
And she's so pretty. How
Got you, Hunter?
could I
Definitely catchy,
compare?
exactly.
I
Yep.
could move cities, but somehow you're always there. I see your name in
Yeah,
every
you can skip at
license
any time,
plate.
Sage, for sure.
Looking for signs that I should stay away.
Even if we
But
close
you
the
moved
lines
on
or
and now she
anything, you
takes
can
my
always skip.
place. Isn't that a shame that you never change? Guess you're stuck in your ways. Do you get sick to your stomach? Do you regret cutting ties when you're feeding her that bullshit? Can't you tell it's a lie? I gotta know, I gotta know, I gotta know. And when you get a taste, do I creep into your mind? When you're kissing on her lips, do you wish they were mine? I gotta know, I gotta know.
nicely done, Mitra. Really, really nicely done.
Dope. I love it.
So fun. The quality's amazing. And again, this is not mixed. The quality's already amazing. It's got a great structure to it.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
Yay, good to see you.
You can tell where a song's headed by the early tracking of a song. Like you can just tell, like if something is chaotic when you first start tracking in it and it's muddy and it's clipping and there's all kinds of issues, I promise you the mix is not going to be that good. You could work with the best engineer in the world. It's going to have issues. It's going to have things that there's going to be compromises in quality in order to fix the issues that you have. When you get a really good structure to a song, got you, Sage. A really good structure to a song, you can already tell, this pre-mix is better than a lot of people's final mixes. And so I'm so excited for this to be balanced. I'm so excited for those vocals to be, tied in and punchy and positioned well. I'm so excited for those drums to really punch through and feel vibrant because this song is already...
if it's already this good,
sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
Already sounds fantastic. Let's go.
It's going to be like damn near perfect.
Show some love.
As far as your branding, I feel like you have a good, clear aesthetic, which is really good and cool. I definitely feel like you could benefit from something like a Linktree just because in your Instagram bio, I noticed that you only have your Spotify. It would be cool to have a Linktree that has all of the major platforms listed out, right? And then all of the main social platforms, you can make icons. That way, your latest YouTube video can be at the top, stuff like that. You can really organize it, make it look clean and make it look professional and stuff like that. But, that is just one little tip. I noticed that you already have highlights, which is great. You could always expand on that with behind the scenes or anything you like to do for hobbies. If there's any books you're reading, if you like books or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Linktree, it's so helpful. And honestly, their free version is really good. Like they offer a lot for free. Their pro is cool too if you ever want more customization and stuff like that. But starting with the free Linktree, it's bomb, honestly.
Yeah.
And then your YouTube, if you want to just go ahead and copy and paste what you got on Spotify for your about over to the YouTube, that would work out really well because YouTube also likes longer descriptions and it can help with SEO and stuff like that. So that's just something simple that you can do right now. And then you can also just go ahead and plug in all of your different platforms on YouTube as well. It would be really, really good for you to start prioritizing YouTube a bit more. Anything that you end up posting on TikTok, hopefully that sticks around, right? But anything you post on Instagram Reels, you should definitely make sure that you're also, this goes for everyone in the chat. YouTube Shorts is definitely underrated and we should all be utilizing them because it has their own algorithm that sometimes just takes off randomly and you never know and it gets you full on subscribers. So it's kind of like, why would you not, you know? So definitely just cross post over there. Make it as easy for yourself as possible. The only thing you want to look out for is making sure that there's no watermarks on anything. But overall, you're killing it, girl. I really love what you're doing. I think I would be really excited once you get a Linktree because then I can just know exactly how to support you as a fan. And if you ever get merch or anything like that, you can plug it there and stuff. So the top two priorities for you right now, I would say, are get a Linktree and start prioritizing your YouTube. But Spotify is looking great. Your Instagram is cool. You just got to post more, right? Which we all do. It's like a full-time job. We all hate it. It's annoying.
Yeah, literally.
But you're killing it. If there's just two things that you can start working on now that are pretty simple to start implementing, it's those two things.
Panzer, I might have a tip for you whenever it comes time for yours. But y'all show some love to Mitra. That's the family. Mitra's been around for
big shout outs, Mitra. You're really killing it.
Well over a year, probably a year and
really
a quarter
good quality stuff.
that Mitra's been around. So definitely show some love to the family. Show some love. Show some love. Joseph, you're so helpful, man. I appreciate it so much. And then really quick, Mitra, if you're still in here, Sage was wondering if you could stick around for the next track. They are next right now. I already have them pulled up on Spotify. If you can, they want to work with you at some point. So that's obviously up to you what you want to do. But I do have Sage pulled up. This next song is, I take 3 to 6 months to finish the song. I have a song that's going to come out sometime this spring.
I've been sitting on one for like 2 years.
That I've been working on for like 9 months. You gotta do what you gotta do.
And I kind of hate it now. So I'm like, honestly, I don't know what to do with that one. I need to put something else out to see if I even like that one anymore.
Caddy, are you watching the Sev? Are you watching?
No freaking way. Bruh. Joseph, we would be nothing if it weren't for you on TikTok. Thank you so fucking much.
It's so,
Shout out to you.
Gosh, it's such a good show. That's my favorite little piano part. And then Matthew, you'll never miss out on your chance. You'll never miss out on your spot at all. So if for any reason you got to go at any point, or if we have to get off at the end of live or anything like that, your name and credit
It's
will
your
always
official
be
induction
will
into
always
the
be
family.
saved. You never have to worry about missing out on your spot or anything like that.
There's going to
'cause
be a quiz.
People add to what they have and they skip forward over time all the time, which of course you can do as well.
Slim.
All right, let's get into it. Sage, it is your time.
Wow, do you like how he just ignored you, Slim? Slim. Hey, good to see you.
Slim.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of over it, honestly. Whatever. I'm like so sick of the back and forth. I'm sick of them talking about it. I'm sick of hearing about it. I'm like, just whatever. Like, ban it or don't. But please, can we just move on?
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all so much.
Dude, Kenny, don't let it
on.
keep you from the live, bro.
After working about 25 minutes, let me see, Dr. Dreams, where you're at. So there's another artist in front of you, Dr. Dreams.
No, we
so
definitely get
it
it.
usually takes about 20. Thank you so much
Even
for the roses.
we'd rather
I
be
appreciate
watching
it.
right now.
It takes about 20 minutes per breakdown, so it
I
probably
love
wouldn't
you,
be.
Slim.
It probably wouldn't be by then, since we have, I think, one other person in front of you after this song. So it just depends on how quickly you want to go, but you'll never miss out on it. Ever miss out on it. We'll never listen without you. We'll always make sure that you're here. So if you have to go, then we got you.
Yeah, this
We
goes
got
for
you.
everyone on the board. So you can see on the line how it says that we are taking 6 more tracks. So if you aren't on the top 6 right now, that means you won't be going today, but it does also mean that your credit will be saved, so you can utilize that however you want. You can hop in whenever we're live. We're live mostly Monday through Friday around 1 to 2 p.m. Central. So yeah, you can do it however you want.
Got you, Hunter and
Our
Hunter.
regulars are very used to it, and they'll just end up like, leaving as they need to. They don't even let us know half the time, and they'll just hop back in when they can, whether it's the same day or another day. That's how it works.
Absolutely. I need to update a couple things on the board, but let me go ahead and start playing the song from Sage. Sage is the artist. The song is called Moon Love. So I need to get you, Bitar. Let me know if you're going to be staying for a minute. I got some credit for you. I think need to get Eli up on the board if I haven't already. Let me double check for that here in a second as well. So let me, I'll keep some things updated as we go. But let me play the song.
Yeah, of course, Matthew.
And then we'll get it going.
And then Bait, if you can see the line up. It's always
it's
opposite
backwards.
to us. But the line's right here on Twitch, so that we constantly update. And then for you guys over on TikTok, we aren't able to utilize all of our what's it called?
Features.
Yeah, all of our features. So head over to TikTok. Head over to Twitch. Why can I all of a sudden not talk? Because I'm thinking about Severance. Caddy got me fucked up. No, I'm just kidding. No, you can head over to Twitch or YouTube anytime to see the line. Or if Philip's doing some stuff in the DAW, you can always see that too.
100%. All right, let's get it.
I just want to watch Severance, bro.
Yeah, I'm just
Shit,
ready.
my
I'm ready for season 2.
No, it's
All
okay.
right, this
I'm excited.
is Sage, Moon Love. Sage, give me you might have given me details when you first sent it in, but please update me on details of the production elements. Talk to me about who's mixing it, some of the structure, things like that. I'm already following you, so I must have heard something of yours before.
I think we did like last week or sometime, right? Sometime recently, wasn't it, Sage?
I think they sent in recently, but I don't know if we heard this one that recently. It might have been a minute ago. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, update me on a couple other little things in there.
Twitch is unhinged too.
Last year, okay, yeah.
I don't know, but I'd be loving it a lot more than TikTok if I
Twitch is where it's at, Slim. It's where it's at. There's just so much. It's better video. It's better audio. It's uncompressed.
We have all the features.
We got all the features. I can show Spotify. I can show.
There's
Pro
no
Tools.
character limits. We can say fuckity fuck.
Easy TikTok. Easy TikTok. Easy,
but we can say it in the
easy.
chat.
We can, say it to this camera. Y'all can't hear that. You on TikTok aren't allowed to hear those words.
Cover your ears, TikTok. You are the children's table, and I'm just kidding.
It's the kids' table over here on TikTok. I'm just playing. All right, let's get it. And Eli, I need to get you up there too. All right, this is Moon Love by Sage. Let's go.
I'm in love with the moon again, and the dark is my only friend.
Got you,
So I
Joseph.
stay up
Bitar,
and
let me know if you're
wait
here.
for the night and for the sentiment. Ooh, it
Self-produced and my producer was a master. I love it. Awesome. Awesome, Sage.
Starts to hell and I feel that power. It's warm and it's sweet and it's all that I need. Lover above, baby, this is moon love. This is
Joseph over on TikTok said, Sage, you need to stop being so talented.
I like the production.
Hey, Tyler, no worries at all. Everything is at the about on Twitch. And then the line, we can put that up for you in a second.
Yeah. Just double checking something.
Or I guess instead of Spotify if you want. This is my vibe. I love this episode.
This is nice.
I don't know if you're inspired by Aurora or Scott or any of those vibes, but I'm obsessed with them. So. Yes, right? They're so good. Oh, the ethereal sound is just like, oh. I want to create more stuff like that for sure.
I like that little break in your voice. Almost like a yodel kind of a break right there.
Sage, I'm obsessed. I love this.
So we waste away alone together in this quiet place. When it comes up on the hour, the wind starts to howl and I feel that power. It's warm and it's sweet and it's all that I need. Lover
Oh, okay,
above,
okay,
baby,
okay.
This is moon love. This is
I agree, Finn. I agree. Y'all, give it up one time. Show some love to Sage. Show some love to
Nice.
Sage.
I love that a lot.
That song is called Moon Love, and it is out. Thank you for the roses, Dr. Dreams. It is out on all, it's out on all platforms. Beautifully done. I love your voice, and I love the structure. I want to talk about a couple things that I think would be beneficial.
I
just
know several DJs that would absolutely love to take off with that too. So it's a really, really good foundation. for that.
100%. 100%.
And then Sage, let us know, is your Instagram handle and stuff the same? I know we have your Spotify right here, so we'll take a look at that. But let us know whatever platforms you want us to check out.
Nice bio.
Or if we already went over this, then
Okay, cool.
just let us know.
All right, let's get into it. Let's run it back from the
Perfect.
top. This
Got you.
is Moon Love by Sage. All right, let's run it. I like the perceived simplicity of it too. It's nice. And then Eli, right now I have 10. I just checked all the credit. You have 10 in credit, which right now would still be saved. So just to update you on that, I still got you saved, ready to go.
With the moon again, and the dark is my only friend. So I stay up and wait for it.
I love the simplicity here with just the Rhodes carrying your chords with a big synth pad underneath it. That simplicity I think is cool because each of those elements has a lot of texture to it, which I think is really, really cool. Yeah, I wouldn't go today because you would go on, let's just see, we got 5 more. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And even if we took a bonus 1 or 2, it's still not.
Yeah, you'd be at I think number 9 or 10 or something like that. Yeah. Unless you skip, of course. But I just wanted to let you know that I still have it. I still have it saved and all that good stuff.
For the sentiment, ooh, it's a
Let's go.
feeling
I got you. Yeah, you're set.
I can't get enough.
And I like that little kick pattern, and I like that it's subtle. It's got a cool edge to it. And I would love to do
we
some
understand
giveaways.
wholeheartedly. And
Love to
stick
do
around. We'll do some giveaways and stuff.
100%.
Sorry, I think I'm talking over you.
Comes up on the hour, the wind starts to howl, and I feel that power. It's warm and it's sweet, and it's all that I need. Lover above, baby, this is moon love. This is
So I would love, so this is just, what's up, Jenna? This is just this is a stylistic choice. And anytime we're talking about stylistic choices, they're not things that you need to do or have to do, just things that I'm hearing that I think could potentially be beneficial to waking up the structure of the mix a little bit. When you hit this, that little high melody on the synth right there, I believe it's A minor. So when you get into that high melody, and that's kind of like the post hook of the song, you have like a vocal lyric structure, and then you have a bit of a post hook, which is kind of the climax of the song dynamically. I would love for that to warm up and just feel super vibrant. So I appreciate you, Dr. Dreams. Let me hear that melody really quick one more time. I want to back it up and get into,
Love, baby, this is moving.
because you even have a little break in dynamic. This is moving. When your vocal kicks back a little bit there, you get some space. I love that. I love that melody. But I would love, so that's basically. I would love for that portion of the song to wake up and feel a little bit warmer and a little bit more vibrant. The only sound design to me that really, really changes right there is the high synth with that melody, the high melody at the top. It's beautiful. I would love for, like, you already have a Rhodes in there. I would love for like a dark, moody piano, or like even kind of like I have a Juno down there. You can't see it here. You can see the keys of it. I have a Juno down there that's great for like really like brassy string forward sounds and stuff like that. A tone like that just kind of fills in the mids of the song, the low mids and mid lows, I think would be beautiful, because it would just kind of warm up the middle of the track. It's really, really nicely done. Because that's, I think, the only part
Yeah,
of the
course.
song that
We'd love to.
yeah, of course. I appreciate that, babe. We got you.
And then Waylo, thank you so much. Everything is at the link tree under Track Talk. If you want to see the line and stuff, it's over on Twitch. We have about 5 tracks left, and what are we on? I think it's like 25 or something.
Yeah, I think so. I can put up the line.
Hey Jenna.
Yeah,
good to
25 at
see
the
you.
top.
How are you?
All right, let me get back into it. Yeah, so this is something, I guess, more, it's not even necessarily correction on what you're doing. Say something to pay attention to, that you really, when you're shifting dynamic range between like your verses and your hook and your post hook and stuff like that, just be aware of really capitalizing on that dynamic range. So when you finish that vocal line, make it matter that you change into a new structure. Make it matter that you change dynamic range, so that as soon as like
Yes, Waylo.
you have that little
You know what's up. Also, I'm pretty good, Jenna. I was sick earlier this week, and then Torvik has some stuff going on, so
Yeah.
we're doing our best. But
doing our best.
honestly, I'm feeling a bit better, thankfully. Thanks
What's
for
up,
asking.
Hunter? What's up?
I'm glad you're good.
All right, let me get it. But that's just something I pay attention to, Sage, because your whole structure is, I mean, your voice is awesome. The song is repetitive. It's got good structure. There's a lot of things I love about what I'm hearing here. What would be a shame is if you missed out on some of the depth and the emotion of the track because there are certain elements that didn't quite lift enough or didn't quite grab you enough. And so that's what I'm listening for, is just basically taking everything that you have in the structure of the song and optimizing it to create as
For
much
sure, Waylo.
emotion and create as much vibrancy in the mix as possible. Yeah, this is, if you're over on Twitch, if you're on TikTok, hop on over to Twitch. That's the action.
Y'all
Twitch
should
and YouTube.
check it out. Even if you want to go back to TikTok, just check it out so you can check the line out every now and then and see the different angles and stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, we got the line over here. We got the back of the studio for tracking drums or synths. We got Pro
I think
Tools up.
Torvik's is mostly bad allergies. There's like
Yeah.
really bad allergies here in Texas,
It's
like
my
year
throat,
round, all the
congestion.
time.
It's just hard to.
Unless you got the little cold that I had, but I hope not.
Yeah, it's Twitch is the vibe over here.
But yeah, between like all the freaking allergies we got here in Texas, and then 6th season is like, bruh.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's
rough. But yeah, so that's something that I would pay attention to, Sage, because you're very talented. I love that you produce this.
Thanks,
I love
Jenna.
that you play a lot of this. I love that you wrote and sung all this. Like, you're crazy talented. You've got a really cool vibe, a really cool aesthetic to what you're doing. I'm not hearing
I wouldn't
anything
have
wrong.
even guessed that this is rushed. Like,
Yeah,
that's
I'm not hearing anything wrong. It's just polish, right? It's just
Damn, Kent.
optimizing certain
hope you
things.
feel better.
All right, let me hear the last 30
King
seconds of the
6
song.
does suck, dude. I hate
It
it.
does. I hate it so much.
Especially because I know I gotta work through it, and instead of just like laying on the couch or something.
Ooh, I got an idea. My
Oh,
headphones.
you'll never miss it, Bilbo. So
Yeah.
we always make sure you're here before your consultation. If you're not, we just save your credit and you can hop in whenever you want.
Here's an idea. This song's already out, so ignore me at the same time, Sage. But here's an idea that I think could be. So let me just jump to because my headphones aren't long enough to go over to the other synths over to like the actual Juno. So I'll use a fake one.
Dang, we need to order that extender.
I know I need another.
Or would this one work?
No.
Actually, I think it would.
But will I hear it? Okay. Well, let's try this. Let's
Here.
see, because the real Juno's just so much better.
Also, while you do that, I need to go to the restroom anyway. So
Okay, give me a
Works out.
second, and I will tell you what I am thinking. Let me get you over to Pro Tools, even though it's gonna be I'll take those. Okay. Hold up.
Is
Wait a
there an
minute.
angle for that one? No, right?
No, not really.
Let's do the drum one.
Yeah, I'll just do boom. So you can see a little bit, right? You might have a hard time hearing. Let me see. I know, Bill. There's we got you in the board, Bilbo. You can see you right there in the 10. I got you set up in the 10. Hey, I appreciate you. So here's back. Now, you're not going to be able to. Where am I? There we are. Hello. I'm like looking at 4 different screens here. You won't really be able to see much of it. You'll see my hips. You'll see my hips over there. But at the bottom, there's a Juno 106. So this bottom, boom, right there. That's a Juno 106, and that's kind of what I'm listening for as like an extra dynamic element on your last hook. So let me get. Now, obviously, the song's already out, but just as a way to build dynamic range, let me listen for this, and I'll mess around with some stuff.
And I love her so violently. The energy is so pure. I've got room for no more these days. It flows like lava, but I'm not bothered. Just look at her face. So we waste away alone together in this quiet place. When it comes up on the hour, the wind starts to howl and I feel that power. It's warm and it's sweet and it's all that I need. Love above, baby, this is my
It's like that little bit of hold up, let's get back. I'm running around the studio making stuff happen. It's that little bit of extra texture. Now that sounds a little bit obnoxious over kind of what we're doing right there, but that little bit of extra texture for me of like, you have already a beautiful melody, my brain is here. I'm always available. And people hire me. So not a lot of people, for those of you who don't know, my name's Storvik. I'm a full-time audio engineer and producer and session musician. I work all the time. I work all the time on all of these projects. This live that we do here is a very small, or it's like a segment of all the things that we do within the business of Obsidian Key, which is kind of our parent company that owns all the businesses that we have. So with Obsidian Key, like I work as a professional producer, as a songwriter, as a yeah. I work as a professional songwriter. I work as a producer. I work as a mix and mastering engineer. I I work as a session musician all the time. So if there's ever a time where, even if you're working with other producers and you're working with other people that are building out the structures of your songs, but there's like an extra idea that you want another synth or something like that. I do that all the time. Every day I'm working on stuff like that. So if you ever just need like an extra synth, like that's why I have this whole studio set up here with guitars and drums and synths and all of the stuff that we have in here, is because I work on that stuff all the time.
Sad to have missed it. That was fast.
About to ask. Oh yeah. Oh, way low. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know, man. Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I've been a mix and mastering engineer
That's pretty
professionally. professionally for 12 plus years. I've been a classically trained musician since I was 6 years old. I played drums since I was 4. I did a 2.5-year private mentorship in studio to learn
Thanks, Caddy.
live
My
sound
hands are
tracking,
freezing, you know.
studio production work. That's the world that I actually work in professionally, and what I'm actually formally trained in as a classically trained pianist and a professional engineer. So yeah, it is rare. I'll be honest, Waylo. I totally know. I totally know exactly what you're talking about. No hard feelings at all. I know how it is out there. It is very rare to find someone who actually has done the thing. Like there's a lot of people that know some stuff and talk about a lot of stuff, but they don't know to do the thing. They've never made music. They've never actually worked in live sound or worked in a studio.
Waylo,
And-
we actually offer longer form consultations. So if you're ever very interested in anything that we have to offer, we would love to hop on with you.
100%. Kent, I appreciate you so
We still
much.
have early bird pricing, guys. Our website is taking way longer than we ever anticipated it would. So
Yeah,
we still have early bird pricing
we're working overtime.
because we just want to be able to offer you that to you guys. And we know the website's not officially up. It's not as much of an official process because of that.
Yep. Yo, man, show some love to Sage. I love the show.
Dude, we gotta get our wizard emotes over here on Twitch.
I know we do.
We're gonna do that this weekend. We need to
Just
update.
some things to keep in mind structurally of like building that dynamic range and actually growing the track and the feeling of the track as you build out the song structure. That's the only thing that I'm kind of listening for over there. But you're absolutely crushing it. Absolutely crushing it.
Okay, and then as far as your branding stuff goes,
Let me see who I got
feel like I've
next.
been saying this a lot today, and I do always say it a lot, period, but specifically today, everyone needs to get a link tree.
Yeah.
Or something like it. You don't have to utilize Linktree, but I think you would really, really benefit Sage from getting a Linktree. I mean, Linktree is just my favorite. I have been messing around with BioSite a little more, but I still like Linktree. Their features, they offer a lot for free, honestly. Okay, you have BioSite?
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
So yeah, if you wanna post your BioSite in your Instagram bio, I haven't
Yeah,
been
it
able
is
to check out your TikTok because I'm not over there right now, but
Yeah,
make
Joseph.
sure it's in that bio if you have at least 1,000. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say, just shoot us a message, Joseph. We'll work it out.
Yeah, definitely. And then just basically make sure it's everywhere. That's what I'm getting at. Make sure that it's everywhere it can possibly be. I would even throw it up on Spotify if you don't have it in your bio there. The bio we checked out, right? It's good.
Yeah, it's.
So you're killing it on Spotify. I think. Does she have a banner? Let me see. Go up.
Just the cover, I think. Or yeah.
I think, unless it's not showing us the full thing, because sometimes it randomly does this, but I think you could get a banner. Oh yeah, you need
Yeah.
a banner on Spotify. That's the only thing we noticed over there. Otherwise, your profile picture is cool. Your about is good, nice and long, at least 150 characters. That's awesome. But yeah, getting a banner would be cool. You can
Here, I can show it there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can show you guys the Spotify. So when we're talking about the banner, it's just there at the top where the name is. And you can also look at some of your favorite, like go to Aurora's Spotify and just see what she does for hers, you know. Yeah, we can literally do it. I forget about that.
So you see
So
the
yeah,
full.
just something creative up there, something that feels like you and something that fits the brand and the aesthetic that you're going for.
4 million followers.
I
is nuts.
always say I feel like Sage, you have a really good, clear aesthetic already, but I always say the best foundation is knowing your brand and your like brand identity first.
Yeah.
And having a very clear image of what that aesthetic and style looks like. So you already have that, so that's good. So the fact that that's already pretty much established, I mean, I can always get you a mood board at some point and two if you wanted, just to refer back to, but I think you're kind of killing it in the style realm. Like you already have that established and you know what's up. So now it's just the fun part. You are, and you also already have every single platform pretty much. I saw that you have a YouTube, which is awesome.
Beautiful.
What I would do over there, because they also like you to have a long one. So go ahead and copy your Spotify about and description over to your YouTube description.
Very green. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
sense
no,
with the
that's
name.
perfect. I love that. And it feels more like natural and ethereal, right? Kind of matches nature, so
Yeah,
it really
foresty.
fits. Exactly. The other thing you can do on YouTube is get all of your icons linked, get all of your platforms linked. But really, I feel like the missing piece, like it's just one missing puzzle piece, and it's your bio site just being linked pretty much everywhere and making sure that it looks really clean and cohesive when people click on your bio site and it has all the information blasted to them at once. Because then they can literally just go down the line and it's like perfect. I can boom. I'm subscribing on YouTube. Boom. I'm following her on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook if she has it. All that type of stuff, you know. And sorry, I just assumed your pronouns right there. Didn't mean to do that, but you know what I'm trying to say. It will really kind of plug everything together. And I feel like that's the only missing piece because you're really killing it.
Super
and I
cool.
really, really love it. The vibes are exactly what I love to listen to. And
Anissa, what's up?
I really can't see many areas where you could improve. Of course, like we all need to post more, but
Yeah,
that's just
yeah.
like a basic
That's just
standard that we all need to work
in
on.
the way of our dreams.
Right? And you do have one highlight. I see your little highlight on Instagram, so that's perfect. And you could stand to get a bit more, but other than that, that's just me really, really nitpicking.
Yeah. It's really, really well done. Y'all show some love to Sage. I'm
Live
so glad we
shows,
got to
awesome.
it. So glad we got here. Amazing, amazing, amazing job.
Live shows, and you could definitely do merch for that and stuff. If you guys ever want any help with like planning your events and marketing for it and getting a mood board for your event or you know your outfits in order, stuff like that, like we will be offering all of that very, very soon. Until it's launched,
Boom.
I mean, we should be launching in the next couple weeks, but
Yeah.
until it's launched, we are more limited on what we can offer right now, but you can always feel free to DM us or sign up also at the link in bio to stay in touch and stay in the loop.
100%. Show some love, y'all. Beautifully, beautifully done. Give it up for Sage.
Amazing,
Make sure
Sage.
to chill. Every artist that you see get on the stage, especially if we throw up Spotify like this, go search them up. Go give them some love and support. Go
Hey,
add the
BG.
song. Go add it
Good
to your
to see you.
playlist. All that good stuff. We'll get you moving in the right direction. And then the artist, you guys mentioned you guys wait to cash.
Sounds good, Sage. Can't wait.
I love it, Sage. Yeah, so here's the line right now, Waylo. Since you're on Twitch, I'm backwards. You can see it over here. Here's a line right here. Right now, it's 25 minimum to get on just because we're on our last 5 tracks. So the top 5 will be played. Anyone who doesn't get heard will always be saved. Will always, always, always be saved. We'll never listen without you. We go into so much depth and detail that there's no benefit if you're just not here. So we always want to make sure you're present.
We always make sure you're here.
So
for
anyone
sure.
who doesn't get heard easily will be saved to our list. No questions asked. So like right now, if you want to, I'm looking at the line over here too. If you want to be next, it would be 35. We got Retrack next, then Joseph, then Kent, then Dr. Dreams, so on and so on. Right now, Retrack is at the top of the list. So 35 would put you next, so on and so on. But right now, we always try to update this as we go. That way you can see that it's 25. And right as of this current moment, it's 25 to get on and get heard. And that is modular as people come in and skip, so on and so on.
Make sure you guys are following and have notifications turned on. And another thing we want to quickly plug really quick is Discord. We have our Discord up and running. It's been running, but it hasn't been running efficiently, but it is now more so thanks to Caddy. Shout out to Caddy in the chat. She's on
Seriously.
Twitch right now.
Lifesaver.
But yeah, so we've got a lot of exciting things coming, don't we, Caddy?
And
Lots
we
of good
usually,
things.
Waylo, we typically stream Monday through Friday, typically speaking. Monday through Friday, we do usually like anywhere from like 4 to 6 hours of streaming, Monday through Friday. Sometimes if we do go live on the weekend, it's usually just me back in the studio producing. If you want to hang out, hell yeah, I would love to see y'all there. You can get into all this stuff. I'll start producing tracks for clients or for sync or something like that. You can definitely hop in and let us know. Where can we find the Discord?
Everything is at the link tree.
Yeah. At the link tree.
If you honestly, it's so helpful if you just go to the link tree and just check out all the links there.
Follow them all.
Yeah, there's a lot going on and more coming for sure.
Yeah, so follow us on we're live on YouTube right now as well. Follow us on both the YouTube channels. We have the Obsidian Key. We have my personal YouTube, Torvik Music, which we do some other stuff. Like when I go live producing, it'll probably be on Torvik Music, stuff like that.
And
So
we are still working on growing Twitch for sure. Twitch is going to be our main platform moving forward, even if TikTok stays, to be honest. So,
So much
we
more
really
value.
appreciate if you guys have any friends on Twitch, share it to them. Let them know that they can follow and turn on notifications and stuff like that. We are very, very passionate about helping this smaller community of independent artists. So it's a really good, positive community.
Yeah,
full of improvement and constructive feedback.
Yeah, we're still working out a ton of the details. Like I've been on TikTok live for like 2 years, but I'm very new to the Twitch space. So I'm still working out y'all being able to see the combined streams and using stream elements and stuff like that. So y'all, so we
can drop a link in the chat.
So we can see when y'all gift and when y'all subscribe. It's stuff that we can't see right now just through OBS. So we're still working on some of those details. So thank y'all for being. I mean, I still feel like we're giving a ton of value over here, but thank y'all for being patient as we start to build some stuff out. Yeah, we love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Let's keep it going. Retrack, you're up next. We got 4 more songs after this.
Sounds good, Waylo. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all so much. All right, Retrack, hop in the chat. This is
sounds good. 7 Dreams.
Liveville. Liveville. Am I saying that correctly? This is.
Let's go, Caddy. That's so cool.
80 BPM.
Just another reason that Twitch is better than TikTok.
I love it. All right, let's get a Retrack, and I'll keep updating the board as we go. Got you, Hunter.
Hey, DK. Good to see you. I know you're over here and I'm blocked right now, but good to see you.
Back. And then DK, I got 20 waiting for you.
We're looking this way a lot, guys, because that's where our main...
the main live is.
Yeah.
On Twitch. I like this. This is kind of different for you, Retrack. Live Evil or Live Evil. Let me know.
Retrack, you know the deal. If you have any branding, marketing questions, anything like that, drop them down below. We'll try to get to it.
I like the sound design. Little like 2600 pops and stuff in there. Little popcorn stuff. I like it. Living Eagle. Okay, got you. Live Eagle. Live Eagle. Yeah, the sound design's nice. Got an 80s edge to it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, perfect, Retrack. I love to see it.
Retrack.
Love to see it. Good job.
And y'all hop over to Twitch or YouTube if you want to see the line. We're live on Twitch right now. You can see the line, you can see the order, all that good stuff. Yeah. Love the progression changes. Oh, not at all, Jackie. I got you in just 1 minute. I got you. Appreciate you being here.
I don't know why it's not popping up for me. Oh, I found it.
I like the little tape stops at the end, little pitch bends. That's nice. This is cool, Retrack. Are you an FL, Retrack? Remind me really quick.
Oh, yeah, I like the vibes, Retrack.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely fitting. I love this so much. Like, I'm listening to this and I'm seeing the Pinterest and it's like
cohesive.
So cohesive.
That's what we like to see.
This is nice. Amazing.
Let's go. Let's go. Y'all give it up one time.
Damn, I'm so proud. I feel like a proud mom right now.
Let's go. Shout out to Retrack. You're a beast, man. You're an absolute beast. Again, I say it every time, and I'll continue to say it's so incredibly versatile. The last, we might have heard a synthwave record before this. We might have heard a cinematic massive masterpiece before this, or a trap beat before that. It's so versatile. I love just the way that you think, the way that you challenge yourself creatively when it comes to building out productions. It makes me really happy.
Make sure to check out the link tree if you're interested in submitting. Yeah. If you want to see the line live, we're taking 4 more tracks today. Is that including this one? Okay, we're taking
4 after this.
Okay, yeah. We're taking 4 more tracks today. And if you want to check the line out to see if you'd be able to go today, just go over to Twitch.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can
That's
see
where most of all the featers are on Twitch.
Most of the features and most of the community is over there. So if you want to see the chat, people responding to your music and
but
stuff.
we'd love to hear it, Jackie. Thank you.
100%. But yeah, you can go to my profile.
Or is it Jaxie? Maybe Jaxie.
Might be Jackson.
Yeah.
Go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk, and you'll see the details there. But the actual stream is over on Twitch or YouTube. So you can see the line and,
that was
and what you
vibey.
need to
I
do
liked
to get
those digital sounds in the background for sure.
And then DK, I have you with if you want to see the line, DK, hop over to Twitch. Just so you can see where you're at. I have 20 in credit from you from the other day that you have as well. So I have 20, but right now I don't know if that would be enough right now to be towards the top. So just double check the line over there and see where you're at. But I know I have 20 saved for you already. I know I already have it on my list. All right, let's get into it. Let's run back from the top. Retrack. Shout out to Retrack. Beautiful.
Yeah, big shout out. This is good.
Everyone on TikTok, one of our main platforms is Twitch. So hop on over there. You'll see better angles, better quality audio.
Or
You'll see the line.
Platform, to be honest.
You'll see Pro Tools if we're diving into Pro Tools. You'll see Spotify if we're looking at your Spotify. Better profile over there for sure.
Super easy to create a Twitch profile too. It's not intimidating at all.
Yeah, super easy.
You can join the live like within seconds.
I really like the crunch. The saturation on the drums too is subtle, but it's really nice. I love slowly growing those melodies too from that high dun, 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 and then adding like the DX7 style texture over the top of that melody. So this song continually like morphs and grows. It's not like a brick wall changes between all of these different elements. It's like these subtle changes that we talk about all the time of like stair-stepping dynamics where it feels like the song morphs and grows and has pockets. That. First half and then wrap on the I was gonna say this kind of reminds me of some of the like early 40 beats, like some of the earlier like Drake records and stuff like that. Those that were produced by Noah Shabib, 40, Drake's early producer and engineer, who still works with him exclusively. But some of the early stuff, like just the Take Care stuff and before, where it was a little bit more like analog synth heavy with these like dark filtered beats and pads and stuff like that. That's what it's reminding me of. I think. Yeah,
I can see it in your eyes. You're angry.
A baby making music. A baby making music. You know what I'm saying?
That was such a fire album.
And it's just
that was back when I liked Drake.
It's a great. I mean, honestly, a lot of people hail that as like a peak for R&B hip hop in that time.
Got you, DK. We'll get you updated.
That pocket was great for R&B and hip hop for so many different artists, right? So many people really hail that area. So I like that you're producing stuff like this because I know there's a lot of R&B artists and rappers or people that are both that really enjoy this style. And so I think you're in a great lane. I think it's awesome. Like this really is reminding me of that era. It's making me happy. Same Retrack. To me, it's not even really that close. Like there's obviously some other records that are really good and got really popular, but to me, like there was just something about, I don't know if it was the time of
Retrack.
I don't know if it was the time of my life. I don't know, like
to that so much.
I'll still just go back to those. I'll still just go back to those.
Real.
Got you, DK. And I got you, Panzer, as well.
This is vibey for sure.
And honestly, a good balance, a good mix. I love the DX7 over the top. That's beautiful. Little brassy underneath it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm into it for sure.
So if this is a little bit more... yeah.
Then you go into your rap.
Naked bitches in it. I don't know. I can't rap.
Rapping bitches and bitches who rap.
Rapping bitches and bitches rapping. Retrack, you're on one. This honestly,
God,
dude, this is nice.
Stupid. Sorry,
I think
guys.
what I really like
it's definitely Friday, right?
All jokes aside, it sound like a rap to me, Way. I'm just saying. just some inspiration right there. But I'll be honest, Retrack. Can I be honest with you for a second? Let me be honest with you for a second. This is an inspiring beat. It's one of those beats that is simple enough in its structure, but cool enough in its sound design that it does, like, we're joking around a little bit, but it does make you want to rap. Like, as soon as that 808 kick, that 808,
it's good.
The 808 kicks in, and all of a sudden I'm like,
I want to sing, and then I want to rap.
all of a sudden it's like, make me like Mike. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, I feel like I just put on the Jordans, and all of a sudden I can dunk. This is a great experience. All of a sudden I can rap here into Retrack. Listening to Retrack. But anyways, I do think that is a great beat for inspiring people. It's open, it's clean, but it's still really punchy.
Hey, we see you over on TikTok. If you want to hop over to Twitch to see the line and stuff like that, that's where the meme platform is. There's much more features over there.
Yeah, this is cool.
I'm sure we would.
100%.
I'm sure we would. I mean, like, have you heard the rant, Slim? The Rant by Torvik? It's a version of rap for sure.
It's a
No, it is.
That's like the most non-confident way to
I'm dead.
It's
I didn't mean it like that.
It's a version of
I
rap.
didn't mean it like that.
It is a version.
I didn't mean
rap.
it like that.
It's funny though. It is funny. It's a version of it. It's a version. It's a version. It's not really rap, but it's a version of it. That is a great way to like subtly like insinuate that something's not that. I know
hey Nebula, check the about.
I know,
and
that's
then the
not,
line is right here. I keep going the opposite because it's mirrored.
I know that's not what you were saying at all, but it's like a funny, like, similar. Everyone's like, you should go try this, like, I don't know, this really great thing. You're like, yeah, it's a version of that. It's something. It's something. Anyways.
I don't know. I'm not finding it funny, but it's because I'm the one that said it.
That was a choice.
That's when my autistic brain just comes in and I'm like, I don't know.
And honestly, it's a pretty good balance between all these elements too. One thing I'm listening for is the imaging on the 808. I'm curious if a really light chorus, and I mean, you have to be tasteful Retrack, very, very tasteful. Everything's so wide and open. It has so much just beautiful texture to it. Unk Jokes is crazy.
No,
there's so much openness. So much openness.
He's like laughing at himself. I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't fake laugh. Sometimes I wish I could, but I literally can't even fake it.
No, she's literally like.
I'm just like, okay, can we move on?
It's like golf claps. But anyways, everything's really wide and open and ethereal, and I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The 808 to me is very, very contrasted with that, where in the stereo field, just imaging wise, it feels extremely mono and like in its positioning versus everything else.
Hey, Logan.
I think you could give it low down. Welcome back.
Thanks for joining us.
A little bit of stereo information could help. I don't want you to put a widener on it because then it gets hollow and nasty. You don't feel the 808 at all. I hate wideners. But when it comes down to the stereo information of it, you could open up that signal just a little bit by having a stereo chorus on it. And that will give you some modulation. But you just have to control the mix. So like with a stereo chorus on there, you would just probably put the mix at like 10%, and it's just going to shoot a little bit of information to the sides and give you some modulation that makes it feel a little bit bigger and a little bit wider. And I can like show you on the Poly D sometimes. So it's easy. You just hit a bass note and it's what it is in mono and it sounds great and it's cool. Boom, turn on a stereo chorus, whole thing lights up. It feels massive. So that's one really, really easy way that you could help open up that 808 just slightly without it being completely chorus driven. You could keep it a little bit lighter.
Yeah, Logan, check the about to see how this all works. This is the line right here. We're taking 4 more tracks for today, but we will be back. We're back like most weekdays around 1 to 2 p.m. Central. Yeah, we'd love to hear it and break down your brand and aesthetic, all that stuff. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much, man.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Sounds good. Make sure you turn the notifications on because that's one way. Sometimes people don't get the notifications.
Yeah, the whole structure of this beat is great, Retrack. In fact, probably one of your most cohesive beats that I've heard. Like, it feels like like that's what we're, this is a beat submission right here that we're listening to. The formatting of the beat is great. Like it has great structure. It has great, like you can
Appreciate
hear
you, Logan.
where this is going to be a lyrical vocal. You can hear where this is going to be rap forward. You can distinguish between these elements. I think you did a great job. I'd put a little bit of focus on the 808 to help blend your stereo imaging and stuff like that. But man, you've got a great track in your hands. Can't wait to hear this with an artist retrack. You're killing it, man.
Dude, as far as the Pinterest board goes, I'm definitely starting to see an aesthetic take shape, and that makes me happy. I really, really, really love that. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I always recommend starting on Pinterest, getting a Pinterest board together. When you are starting to explore your branding and you want to start that process. That's where I recommend starting. There's nothing like Pinterest as far as aesthetic, style, fashion, even inspiration for album covers, stuff like that goes. We obviously have like Tumblr, but it's not as popular. We have Instagram, but it's not really catered to that, right? So get yourself on Pinterest. It's freaking underrated, okay? If you don't have it, you got to get it.
Go to my about on Twitch, Logan. Go to my about and you'll see.
It's like the only section we have right there. We need to update all that. We're just getting started on Twitch, but it's going to be our main platform from now on.
Yeah. That's why we have all this fun stuff over here.
Dude, thank you so much. That means a lot.
And then
follow me on Instagram because I be getting him all the followers and it's kind of fucked up.
Y'all need to follow Libby. She's giving up so much game and so much value.
That's nice.
If you're on TikTok, most of the structure is over on Twitch, Twitch or YouTube, but most of the community is on Twitch.
Sounds good.
Hop on over to Twitch. You'll see the line. You'll see the structure there.
But yeah, so retrack. I'm really, really loving you've got a good grasp on what I was going for. When I say literally anything can be inspiration, I mean it, and I'm getting a good feel for that in your Pinterest board. So that's really cool.
Yeah, this is our third stream on here. We got affiliate in 2 days. Everyone's been coming over here. We've been streaming.
We already love it so much more. We're like, damn, why'd we take so long to do this?
We've been streaming on TikTok, doing these consultations for almost 2 years now.
But shout out to Caddy. She's our favorite mod. I'm just kidding. Maybe not our favorite, but she's the best.
But when we're putting the stream deck to work now.
Yeah, Caddy's really helping us out with Twitch and Discord and stuff like that.
Got you, Lo. Appreciate you. Appreciate the follow.
Thank you so much. That's so nice. Really appreciate it. So yeah, one thing I wanted to point out, retrack, and anyone else that is interested in Pinterest and getting started on there, is something that is really cool once you have an established board already. Like I can tell that Mom dead. Poor Torvik. Oh. Sad
I'm very
music.
sad. Where's my wait? Very sad.
I'm very sad.
I lost one of my.
Why do I keep getting so sidetracked? I'm fucking.
One of my 80.
She's like really bad today. Okay, because it's Friday. It's been a long week, and we're like, we're ready for that Severance and shit.
You got 2 ahead of you right now, Joseph.
I'm so ready for Severance.
2 ahead.
Go watch the Severance. Just really quick. Can we take polls in Twitch? I don't really know, but if you don't watch it, you can't be a part of the Vibe Tribe. Just
a quick reminder too, Joseph, that you do have your other submission. If you do need to go, you could combine those and do one submission to skip ahead. Up to you completely, but just so you know, I do see two of yours on there.
Caddy,
the 15 in the top.
WW. You started it, so
continue. I'm losing followers left and right. It's sad.
I'm dead.
My identity is in my following.
Imagine not even having 1,000 on TikTok.
Imagine
me getting like 30.
Bragging about 7,000 followers and being like, no, I'm the shit, dude. I got so many followers.
Okay. Anyway, once you already have an established board on Pinterest like you do now, retrack, at the bottom, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of your pins, you will see a find more ideas. And essentially what that feature does is it takes everything that you've posted in that one board and it says, let us show you more like that. So that is a good idea. Of course, your For You page is great, but this one's even more catered to the stuff that you've already been pinning in that board. So it will just give you even more to work with. And then if you want like me to throw a mood board your way, just hit me up. I would be happy to give you a discount. You've been family since the beginning. I can show you an example of what a mood board is. That way you guys know. But it's just something nice to have established in your branding kit so that you always have it to go back to. This is our Obsidian key one. This is just the easiest one to pull up for me right now. But of course, I have so many. I love mood boards. They're very helpful. Let's see. Okay, here. I think I can show y'all here just on my phone. Can you hold this up to the camera?
I can.
Right there.
Look at that shit.
So that's a mood board. it's just a good thing to have in your branding kit. You always have it to refer back to if you're looking for, you know, you're planning your next album cover, you're planning an event, you're planning a branch off of your main brand. All of that is just good to be able to refer back to. And then you have your Pinterest board to always refer back to as well, right? So it's really nice. But the mood board, essentially what it does is it captures everything that you have in your board, but it like whittles it down to one. What are you doing? Like, I'm so distracted right now, bro.
you do your. This is you're up. You're up. It's your turn.
Fuck.
I'm responding to Slim.
I can say that even though we're still technically on TikTok.
I'm responding to Slim. This is your turn.
Dude, thank you, Caddy. That's so nice. I tried to make a poll on my Twitch froze. I think mobile is bad. Ah, fuck. I hate to hear that. They gotta work on that. Let's email Jeff. I'm just kidding. Let's email someone at the top. Recheck, are you still with me, bro? I'm so sorry. Like, something's wrong with me today.
There you go, Slim.
The heck? Oh, it posted to TikTok too. That's interesting.
I don't think it actually is, though. It's not going back and forth.
Anyway, so what the mood board does is it whittles down the many ideas you have into one aesthetic that makes sense for your brand, if that makes sense.
What's up,
hey,
Light?
Feels?
Welcome in.
So yeah, essentially, you're killing it. I'm excited to see where your next steps follow. And of course, if you need any help during the process, you know where to find me. You're killing it.
So fun, man. Show some love to the family.
Thanks for
some
bearing
love.
with us, bro. Jeez.
Retrack, you're a beast. You're an absolute versatile beast. I love your production structures, man, and I'm hearing you improve every single time too, man. This feels like you could genuinely get a great artist structure on here. I'm super excited for your future, man. Show some love to Retrack.
Hey, Chili, thanks for joining us.
Let's keep it going. Hunter, hop in the chat. Hunter, let me know that you're here. I got your song already pulled up, ready to go. If y'all are on Twitch, I'm sorry, if you're
TikTok.
on Twitch, if you're on TikTok and you want to see what's going on, hop on over to Twitch.
TikTok.
We got the family over on Twitch. YouTube is live as well, but most of the community and the main structure of our live is over on Twitch. You can see the line, you can see the order, you can see the minimums to getting heard, and the board is modular as we go. So if you want to see what we're all about, if you want to submit or you want to read more about the live structure, go to my profile, go to the website, click on Track Talk. You'll see 2 steps. Follow both of those steps and we'll get you up there. But we're on our last 4 tracks. Last 4 tracks right here. This song is self-produced. I wrote and recorded all the guitar, bass, Foley perk. Ooh, I love it. And vocals, I intend to re-record vocals to get better takes. Also, I intend to have someone else mix it, but I love any feedback in regards to that so I can improve. I love this. It's at my link in bio, Chili. Go to my link in bio and you'll see the YouTube and the Twitch and everything there. We got the family over there right now. So I can improve, played in bands for the last 15 plus years, but now I'm going solo. Love it. I'm at the eve of this project. Let me keep this right here so I can see it. So my social media presence is virtually non-existent. Pretty sad right now, to be honest. My Instagram is a ghost town. I plan on diving into that much more. Still deciding how I want to approach. You're in the right place, Hunter. I'm excited. How to approach that and get over my mental blocks around social media. The Pinterest mood board is a great idea. Let's get into it. I'm excited.
Hunter, shout out to you.
Shout out to Hunter.
Paying
That's
attention
beautiful.
in here. Let's see. I got to read through all that, though. I didn't hear what you were saying. Just the part that pertains to me, to be honest.
No, literally. And it's saying that I'm sending my comment to TikTok 5 times. I don't know what's going on.
Dude, it's like glitching.
There you go. You should be able to read it there. Hopefully it does. All right, let me play it. Hunter, I'm excited to dive in. But yeah, board always goes top to bottom, and anyone who doesn't get heard will always be saved. You'll never miss out on your chance. Never.
Summer's been too hot, getting lost in thought as the plot keeps changing. Never ending nights, a day in the life took a turn today. I don't really wanna answer the phone, I just really wanna hide away at home.
Are those the Labs animal drums from Spitfire? Or the 1975 drums?
I'm alright, I swear.
I have a good idea of what you're talking about, Hunter. We'll talk through some things for sure.
Welcome in, Shelly. You're at the you're in the 10.
Things like the fallen leaves, fading green to red. It can hit
There you
so
are.
hard, but I've come this far. I'll take the turn ahead.
We're gonna expire the 10 soon, guys. In the future.
And
we'll bump everyone up who's there.
I just really
Yeah.
wanna hide away at home. Falling down, I find the calm within the storm. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm alright, I swear. I'm all right where I belong. Feeling alive.
Great melody. Great melody.
I'm all right where I belong. I can take
Love the melodies on the acoustic too.
morning light as I drop down into the fog. I'm alright.
That's a great hook. That's nice.
I'm all right where I belong.
Cool structure. I like this a lot, Hunter.
Yeah, definitely.
Easy listen.
The seasons changed, you fade away. The seasons changed, I slip away. The seasons changed.
What are you producing on? What DAW and what mic are you using?
Seasons changed, but I won't care. I'm alright, I swear.
This is great. Ableton? Cool.
Where I belong, feeling light as air. I fall right where I belong. I can take my time in the morning light as I drop down into the fog. I'm alright.
Isn't that the snare mic? The LS208?
I fall right where I belong.
Like their dynamic microphone? Oh, no. I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. I have a couple lines. I like it. It's a great company. Let's go, man. Hunter, I love this. I'm so excited to dig into it. I like the phasing and stuff that you have there too. Why
Y'all
does
definitely, dude, I don't know. Something's glitching out over here.
it keep saying?
Y'all definitely go over to
There we go.
Discord too. We have channels now for each of the popular DAWs.
Yeah.
Shout out to Caddy for that.
Xander, what's up? Xander. And everybody on TikTok, if you want to see the whole structure, why does it keep saying that I'm sending this message? I'm going to flip a gasket.
Who cares? It's just gonna have to be like that. As long as it's not actually spamming, it's fine.
Yeah, but it just keeps spamming this chat. But yeah, hopping over to
so
Twitch.
we do have one for Ableton too.
Let's get into it, man. Let's run it back from the top. There's a couple little things I want to get into on the vocal side, and even just as you get into positioning and stuff like that. Really well done. I think you have the structure down. It's catchy. It's beautiful melodies. Very, very, very well done. The whole structure and format of the song, I think, is beautiful. It's one of those songs that's gonna stick. It's really, really nicely written, man. Let's get into it. Hey, thank you so much, Xander.
Thank you,
Appreciate you.
Xander. Hope you're doing well. We'd love to have you over on Twitch sometime. It's super easy to make an account if you don't have one, guys. Takes like 2 seconds.
Now, I'll mention a couple things, Hunter, on the mix side. I know you're probably going to get this mixed by
Hey,
someone else.
thank you.
For the heartbeat, man. I know you're probably going to get it mixed by someone else, but I'll give you some things maybe to direct your attention to as you get it. One would be prominence of drums versus like stereo image and these really loud elements, right? So like your acoustic guitar that you have in there, because they're like double tracked or duplicated at 100% to the outside or close to it, the farther you push those wide, the more prominent like the perceived loudness is. Like just even if you kept this at like neutral or like 0 dB, right? Like you don't have anything, you immediately just push it all to the outside. It feels like it's about 3 or 4 dB louder just by default of positioning, right? So anytime that you push those guitars wide, they're just gonna feel way more distinct in the mix. I would probably, because of that, pull them back a little bit so they're a bit more supportive of your chord structure, a little bit more supportive, excuse me, of the vocal. Right now, they're so easy to distinguish and so prominent that it kind of takes over sometimes. And I miss hearing, there's like a beautiful like chorused guitar in the background that I would love to hear forward a little bit that gets kind of overtaken by the slide on the acoustic. So I would probably reposition that slightly, even on your own mix, even if you work with someone. I'd have like those, because for me, this like really like dead drum, kind of really deep detuned snare, chorus guitar structure. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's a really cool sound. And so I want to make sure that that part of it is at the forefront, right? So sounds good, Caddy. Appreciate you so much. So like the chorus
No worries, be
guitar
safe.
with all of the like sparkly, shimmery reverbs and stuff on it, push that forward, get the drums to drive a little bit, and then maybe pull back on like the rhythms of the acoustic guitar back just a tad. So you feel more of the ethereal nature of the song and less of this really driving acoustic switch that you have, just because it's so wide.
Summer's been too hot, getting lost in thought as the plot keeps changing.
Good automation there.
Never ending nights, a day in the life took a turn today. I don't really wanna answer the phone. I just really wanna hide away at home. Falling down, I find the calm within the storm. Yeah, I know I'm alright, I swear.
What's up, Kason?
Right where I belong.
Hey, Kason. We're gonna close out with Kason's song today. Tetrahydra just released today.
Yeah. Did it actually hit platforms?
I can take my time in the morning light as I drop down into the fog. I'm alright, I swear.
It's a beautiful hook, Hunter. Yeah, I think it's just digging into where you really like, what do you want to be at the forefront, right? Like where do you want things to really be positioned, and what attention do you want people to be drawn to? So for me, that's the shimmer, right? That's like the really ethereal pads and guitars with chorus, beautiful vocals, and a driving drum that kind of facilitates the whole thing. It's like thick, present, and pretty dead. That part right there, I think, is what I would definitely dig into. Outside of that, then you can kind of pull everything else back and position it exactly as you want things to be, right? That's where I would focus on. Spotify. Okay, let's go. Perfect. Kason, I'm excited.
Alright where I belong.
Joseph, we love you. You're the
It's the
best.
simple things like the falling leaves.
Also,
fading
Kason,
into
Joseph over on TikTok said, "Hey, Kason, hope you are doing well.
red.
I'm glad you're in the
It
chat."
can hit so
We miss you.
hard, but I've come this far. I'll take
not
the
a-
turn ahead.
It's not a Track Talk live stream without Kason.
I don't really wanna answer the phone. I just really wanna hide away at home. Falling down, I find the
These are really, really nice melodies, Hunter. It's really, really nice. I am
I
excited for
love
you.
it.
I'm excited for you to retrack because I think there's some parts of the vocal structure that could feel a little bit more intentional.
We do.
And then when you get into hiring an engineer for this, I would make sure through asking them, or just make sure if you know the person that's doing it, that they have something like Melodyne to manually correct your vocals. Because right now you're relying on automatic tuning in order to keep it in some of those, and you have a great voice, but some of those notes to keep them in the key. And you can hear them like when you're halfway between a note a little bit on a slide, you'll hear the autotune bounce and like modulate between those two notes. So you hear kind of an inconsistent tuning. Sometimes it'll bounce and then go back up into the note. And so little things like if you still want auto-tune, you want a tighter retune speed, I would manually control all those notes through Melodyne first, so that you're, from a technical standpoint, your voice is kind of perfect through the whole song and very natural and organic sounding. And then if you want a faster retune speed, like through auto-tune or something like that, you can always do that. You can always add auto-tune after Melodyne, or print Melodyne and add auto-tune, and then decide stylistically exactly what you want to happen there. But I would get some of those manually placed. So on these, that it feels really smooth and really clean, and you don't hear the auto-tune working to correct anything because it's technically already there before you add the effect at all.
calm within the storm. Yeah, I know I'm alright.
This is so
This reminds me of
vibey.
something, and I just can't place it. I'm trying to think about it.
Yeah. What's up, Fool on the Hill? I love this
I
dynamic
like that
range.
plucking.
Yeah. Little harmonics.
The seasons changed, you fade away.
So like the seasons change, yeah, day away. You can hear that little like wavering in the vocal due to the automatic tune, to auto tune, right? But if that note is manually placed on the line, and there's nowhere else for it to go because it's already in the right key, then you don't even necessarily need any other structure there, right? You don't really need any other things to do with the tuning because it's technically already in the right key. You can just fine tune it with auto tune
Yeah,
if you
John,
want
head
to.
over to Twitch to see the line.
Yeah.
We're taking 3 more tracks.
Three
still.
more tracks.
We need
Yeah, we're all on Twitch.
We need to update the line. If you don't have a Twitch already, guys, on TikTok, it's super easy to make a. It takes like 3 seconds, honestly.
I'm alright, I swear. I fall right where I belong, feeling light as air. I fall right where I belong.
Yeah, I want to back up this last hook just a little bit. Yeah, Twitch is popping. Y'all hop on over to Twitch, or and just make sure that you're following everywhere over there too. If you want to see the line, the order, and all of that, go over to Twitch. You'll see kind of the minimums and where we're at. We're getting into our last couple songs here in just a minute.
The seasons changed.
You could even too, Hunter. You could even, because I think once you reposition acoustic a little bit, I think you'll get a better idea of like the clarity and the support that the track has. If you want to beef up the bass a little bit, instead of turning it up too much, because I don't want it to like drown out the kick and snare, because the snare is really beefy. Snare's super, super beefy. So I don't want it to like subdue any of that or target your like master compression or anything too much. I would maybe just saturate the bass a little bit. Put a saturate, you might already have some on there, but maybe beef it up just a little bit more. Saturate the bass a little bit so you get a little bit more harmonic distortion. The bass will feel bigger and a bit more body to it. It'll feel a little bit more lively. It'll have a little bit of crunch to it, but it won't necessarily be you just turning it louder than other things. Because if you do that, I just feel like the low end of the snare, the kick, which is already really like loose and has a lot of body to it, I feel like is going to get drowned out a little bit. So I would focus maybe more on EQ and saturation. On the EQ side, this sounds funny, but on the EQ side, I would probably push like 5 to 6K on the bass, so you get more of the attack of the bass, less of the boomy muddiness at the bottom of it, but you hear the bass actually happening. You hear the string attack, you hear like the pick, or even if it's a VST, you hear like the pick attack or the finger attack on the bass, as opposed to the far low end, which is just gonna give you woof in the low end of the track, but you don't necessarily hear more of the bass. You just hear more like fat low end information. When you could probably get a lot more. Add more eighth note. Yeah, 100%. You can build that up. You can get a little bit more energy there at the end. But yeah, you just be very I'll just, I guess, caution you to like be very strategic with the bass, because it can get muddy and boomy really fast, and then you lose a lot of the texture of the rest of the song. So just be strategic. It might not be turning it up. It could be saturation and high end that actually gets you a little bit more energy.
Can we update that line so no one gets confused?
Seasons change, I slip away. The seasons changed, you fade away.
Mine should be updated.
The seasons change, but
Well, we need the 3.
I'm alright.
Just that we're only taking 3.
I swear. I fall right where I belong, feeling light as air. I fall right where I belong. I can take my time.
I love those. Are one of my favorite. Hunter, I would push those forward, honestly. I would push those forward because honestly, those are some of my favorite parts. Those little like sevenths chords kind of at the top, those little high, really shimmery things. I love those. I think those
John,
are
your
beautiful.
first message was filtered. Part of the reason why we were just hating TikTok, bro.
I know. Yeah, y'all
I'm
hop on over
sorry,
to
but,
Twitch, John.
we couldn't see the first one.
But yeah,
Songin with 15 skip. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just let us know your first.
Let us know. It
message.
might be getting filtered though. It might be getting filtered.
Because I
But-
don't think John had any credit, right?
I'll double check. I don't think so, but I'll double check. But yeah, I would even push those forward a little because they do add such a nice, vibrant texture with the chorus and the reverb and then openness. If anything, like we said, you can beef up the snare, give it some, or the bass, give it some texture. Maybe pull back on acoustic so there's a little bit more space for the other guitar and the synth melodies that are a little bit more shimmery, and maybe even push those forward a little bit. So stability rate, so I include them in chorus 1. Let me hear chorus 1 for 2 seconds, and we'll move on. Let me see.
Way at home. I fall right where I belong, feeling light. Alright, I swear. I fall right where I belong, feeling.
I love those melodies back there. I actually do like that you don't have it in the first one. I'm a fan of stair-stepping dynamics. So you don't have it there. You add it in the B section in the second part after the second verse. and that you can always kind of build on that a little bit later on too. So I like that there's a stair step. I like that it moves up a little bit like that. Y'all show some love to Hunter. Yeah, this is fantastic. A little bit of polish, like you said, you could always work with an engineer to bring the polish that you're looking for. But I really, really like what you're doing, Hunter. You're super talented. I like it a lot. Y'all show some
big
love.
shout out. That's so easy to listen to. It's really good, like background music too, where I feel like people would definitely put that on YouTube. Like when they're just like hanging out around, their house, cooking up some pancakes or tacos on a Sunday morning, or cleaning or anything like that. And that is really helpful for replayability, right? So
It's really nicely done, Hunter. Yeah, I'm a fan of
we
the
need to
sound
help
in
John
general.
out over there, and then let's get into the process I recommend with starting Hunter. So really quick, sorry, Hunter.
Yeah, so John, if you want to see the line, hop on over to Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah, we got 3 tracks left in.
And before, what's up? Yeah, we're on Twitch and YouTube right now. That's where the whole community's over there. That's where the whole line is. That's where we're at right now. So yeah, we'll be
Twitch
there.
is actually our main platform now.
Twitch is our main platform.
So we'd love to see you guys over here. There's way more features over here, so you can see the modular line. You can see if you're gonna go today or if your credit's gonna get saved. You can see the DAW when he's in the DAW, stuff like that.
Like boom, there's Pro Tools. Hell yeah.
But Hunter, I'm really, really glad that you like my Pinterest idea, because I really do feel like it's a foolproof way for establishing a brand that you still feel proud of months down the road, and you're not like, man, I kind of jumped the gun on this one. Because that happens so frequently in branding, and it's like you want to establish something that you're still gonna like in a few months, right? Or even a year or two from now. You want to feel like it's still cohesive and like it still pertains to who you actually are and how you want to present yourself and be perceived in your music. So that is definitely where I recommend starting, and that would be a good place to start for you before you ever even worry about your social platforms and stuff like that. I would worry about, or not worry, I would think about and focus on making sure your music is the quality that you want it to be, and also starting the process for your branding. But the branding is definitely the foundation of what you want to build everything else on. So definitely start there. You can open up your platforms, like if you don't even have a YouTube account, if you don't even have, Facebook and you want it or something like that. You can create the accounts and then walk through the steps that it gives you at the beginning. Like make sure you get descriptions and stuff. Like you can start setting the foundations on each individual platform. But I hesitate to say like go hard with your marketing until you have your branding in order, because it just makes it a little more difficult and a little more messy, and can lead to some disorganization. So that's definitely where I recommend starting. And then we, of course, have so many tips for you on all of the different platforms and ways that you can market and stuff like that. We would always be happy to hop on a longer form consultation if that would be helpful for you. Yeah, exactly. It's really important for everyone. It's just not everyone prioritizes it, especially in the music space, right? But really, I'm happy to hear you say that, because when you are your most authentic self and you're most like genuine and true to yourself, people pick up on that. They can tell whether you're just kind of putting up a front or just kind of following what everyone else does, or they can really feel if you're being true to yourself and they're connecting to that as well, So yeah, it's an exciting process to be in, though. I'm very excited. Anytime somebody says they haven't even dove in that realm yet, or they want to but they just don't know how, or stuff like that, like we get excited with that, because that's where we shine and that's where we're able to offer a lot of value. So we're always here throughout your process to help in any way we possibly can. Just feel free to DM us at any point, or like I said, we can hop on a longer form consultation where we can actually be face to face and you have our undivided attention. We're not looking at 3 screens and or 4 and trying to do too much at once. You are our priority in those consultations. So we still have our early bird pricing. If you're ever interested in that, hit us up. We'd be so happy to.
Yeah, man, show some love to Hunter. Show some love to Hunter, man. You're super talented.
If you have any specific questions right now, please feel free to ask them, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability.
All right, and I'm gonna start pulling up the next track. John, I got you in the 35, so I got you on our last 3 songs. Just a quick reminder that if you do not get heard for any reason, you'll never miss out on your chance. We'll always make sure that you're here for your consultation. We'll never listen without you, so you never have to worry about missing your spot or anything. We'll always get you taken care of. I'll get you on my list at the end of the live. So good, Hunter. Absolutely amazing. John, hop in the
Yeah,
chat.
of course. And I'm really excited to see your Pinterest. I hope that you're able to get it established. If you have any Pinterest specific questions, feel free to DM me too. Like,
Absolutely.
I'm so happy to help with that process. I want to get some more videos out for you guys on just how to work it and all the little features in it. But I just haven't found myself with much free time with all the stuff we're doing in the background with setting up our website and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So, yeah, but it will come in the future, probably when it doesn't pertain to you anymore, Hunter. But or at least the thought is there.
Exactly. All
Yeah,
right.
big shout out to Hunter.
Shout out
killing
to
it.
Hunter.
I really like that solid music.
Scream, hop over to Twitch. The board is on Twitch. If anyone is here over on TikTok, head on over to Twitch. That's where the whole community's at. You can see the line, you can see Pro Tools, you can see everything over there. Hop on over to Twitch. Make sure you follow us over there. Subscribe if you want to. Subscribers will always get extra giveaways if you're a part of the community over on Twitch as well.
Yeah,
and we'll do a
so-
giveaway at the end of the live.
This submission is over from John over at TikTok. And he says this is an AI mock-up for a song I'm pitching. So this is meant to be AI just for the sense of pitching an idea to a band. So that's just a little
Perfect.
context on what this is.
All right. So was this written by you, John? So you're using AI to create the production structures, right? Of course. Got you, Joseph. Got you. That way you can we can add those together. I got you. No worries at all. I might even be able to save some for you. I'll double check the amount that you have, but I got you.
A soldier sleeps.
Those are DT770s. Those are DT770s.
These are Focal Clear MGs.
I love you. That was beautiful.
These.
It's like Doug DeMuro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going for.
This-
I hoped you would pick up on it.
This is a Focal Clear MD.
This. Are
Today we're going to dive into its quirks and features. The lyrics. Okay, so John wrote these lyrics and then used AI to build the song structure to pitch to an artist for a track. Podcast
we have
voice.
a couple of podcast episodes out. That just has not been a priority at all for the
Yeah.
last few years. But we do
10th
have
on the list.
a couple of podcasts out if you guys are ever interested, just talking more so about like our health journey and our mental health journey. My dad's a therapist and stuff. So yeah, if you guys are ever interested in that, kind of random for this space, but
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
something that we're passionate about. So you know what? We need to pin that, but if you go to
Yes.
my Instagram is just my name, Elizabeth Torvik. And it should be in my link tree. It's on YouTube and stuff, so we actually have video for it. But yeah, it's just us pretty much having a candid conversation about, you know, our journey and stuff. We
Yeah.
always get questions about like what we've done for therapy and stuff like that.
Got you, Waylo. I got you.
Because you know, marriage is not always easy, but ours functions really well, gotta
Yeah.
say. And it doesn't always come easy though if you don't do the work ahead of time. And that goes for really every relationship, right? I don't want to get in my soapbox right now, but I said get in, I meant get on.
Hide inside.
But really there's a lot to it. So we just share a little bit about that, our history.
Some of
and-
our journey. Yeah, 100%. All right, y'all. This is A Soldier Sleeps. Once again, this is an AI production, an AI track, but the lyrics were written by John Aldrich. Shout out to John Aldrich. So this
100%
was written,
Slasher.
and this is a pitch for an artist. So they basically wrote it, used AI to build the production so the artist could kind of hear what the song is, and then they're pitching it to the artist to be fully produced at some point. All right, let's get it. I love knowing ahead of time that it's AI, John. Beautiful.
Yeah, some people don't do that, so thank you for letting us know.
Yeah.
We can't always tell, that's for sure.
In a far off land where the battle raged, young hearts were sworn to the cause unafraid. Through the smoke and fire, they stood their ground. Brothers in arms, their spirits
Sleep Therapy.
unbound.
Hey, what's up, Screen? Good to see you.
A soldier sleeps.
Right, way low.
Exactly.
Beneath the
That's
silent
my filter too.
Yeah.
skies, for freedom's dream.
Yeah, this is AI.
They gave their lives.
Yeah. Probably Suno, John. Is that what you're using?
Fields of honor, where valor runs deep. A soldier sleeps, forever our peace to keep.
Okay, nice. Yeah.
One gave his
Suno is like the most
heart
popular one for that.
to
What is
the
it called?
love back
Suno,
home.
S-U-N-O.
Another left
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Exactly,
family,
Waylo.
so they
People are
never
saying stuff in
roam.
the chat over here on Twitch.
Yeah, we're talking on Twitch too. John, if you want to hop on over
But they
there.
just said American flag waving in the background.
With words so dear,
And Slim said, gonna buy her
said I'll
whiskey.
be with you even when I'm not near. A soldier sleeps beneath the silent skies for freedom's dream. They gave their lives
It is well written.
in fields of honor where valor runs deep. A soldier sleeps, forever our peace to keep.
Yeah, 100.
Literally 100 is crazy.
Sometimes people hear them and they're like, whoa, this is perfect. Like, wow, this band is so good. And I'm like,
Too
no.
perfect.
When you, listen to certain aspects, when Corbin can go into a bit,
Yeah.
Of our homeland,
you'll be able to pick up on it.
a nameless hero forever they'll rest in the heart of a nation. They're forever blessed. A soldier sleeps beneath the silent skies for freedom's dream. They gave their lives in fields of honor.
I would love to hear this fully produced, John. It's a good structure.
A soldier sleeps, forever our peace to keep. So we gather here
Yeah, this is a good pitch for sure.
with
Yeah.
heavy hearts to honor
Yeah.
the fallen and do our part.
Yep. And you can use a
For every
reference for it
name
too.
and face,
I can talk about it a little bit.
we'll
I've never done it. I have no idea. But
A soldier sleeps in peace. They go.
Let's go, y'all. Show some love. Show some
Nice.
love.
the lyrics are good.
Yeah, so those lyrics, if you want to see the line, y'all hop on over to Twitch.
And the structure of the song is clear.
Yeah, the whole community is
I
over on
definitely could
Twitch.
picture like Kenny Chesney or Toby Keith on this.
Yeah. Exactly. We have 2 more tracks after this. 2 more tracks on this. So if you wanna submit or if you wanna see the line and where we're at, hop on over to Twitch and we'll get you over there.
Yep.
I got you, Joseph. Thank you for the reminder. I got you. Let's get straight back into it. So just as a quick reminder, I'll talk about a couple things here. A quick reminder that this song is AI, right? So this yeah, 2 more and then we're out for the night. And then I think we'll probably be off for the weekend. Like I said, I might hop in on Sunday or do some random production in here. So just turn on notifications and we'll get you in.
And y'all stay tuned. One of the family has released their first track ever on all platforms. So we are
Yeah.
going to play that quickly at the end just to celebrate.
Yeah,
Kaysen
100%.
in the chat if Kaysen's here.
One of the family.
He released a song called Tetrahydra, and we're going to play that at the end of the live just to celebrate.
So this track is prompted with lyrics. There's Chucky Slick right there. That's
There we go.
Kaysen. Is prompted with lyrics to create an entire production
Amazing
structure around it.
Kaysen.
So exactly what you said, Waylo, is you give it a prompt. You can give it very, very specific prompts of lyrics, of sounds, of specific. You want it to have a guitar solo. You want it to have this or that. You want it to emulate a certain sound or artist or things like that. Like you can feed it a lot of information. So this song was created with AI with the prompt of John's lyrics. So John is a songwriter and he's using AI to create pitches for artists, which I'm fine with, right? So like this is where that there's this balance between what AI is used for. AI being released, I have issues with because AI pulls from something. Like these voices, these drums, the snare sound or whatever, these are pulled from the database that it has access to. And so what I don't like about that is you are robbing other people that utilize those sounds that this is pulling from. Like
Yeah,
just
exactly,
as an
BG.
example of like, oh, this is Kenny Chesney or something like that. And it's using that to inspire this vocal structure, but Kenny's not getting any credit for that, even though this whole image and this whole song structure is based off it. So as a release, I have issue. As a tool for pitching, I think this is a great tool for songwriters specifically who aren't musicians and don't have access to a studio all the time or a bunch of instruments and band members and stuff.
But want to start dipping their feet into that realm.
To build
It
song
can
structure.
be a tool.
Yeah, it's a good tool to build song structure around their lyrics so that people can hear it and then take that to the studio and produce the real thing. So it can be a good tool. But
Do you
just
want to go into a few ways that you can pick up on the fact that it's AI?
Yeah. Hey, of course, Hunter. Appreciate you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for hopping in. Let's complete the
Have a
radio-
good one, Hunter. Happy Friday. Hope you have a good weekend.
Yeah, and there are some things, BG. There's some real reasons why it wouldn't play on the radio too, and I'll talk about some things too that we can get into. I don't know about this would be not having someone create the music portion for the lyrics, but I understand when. Yeah, exactly. As like 100%. So when it comes down to one of the tales, there's kind of two things that are one of the telltales that you can hear in AI music. One is blending of instrumentation, right? There's randomly a piano that sounds like a guitar, and there's randomly a lead solo that's quantized to the synth, and there's randomly like a blend of two things that kind of sound like the same thing.
John said fuzz in the high end.
Yeah, fuzz in the high end. You'll hear this artifact.
Overexcitement.
Exactly. Some of the stuff that we talked about with the early ones, John, right? This overexcitement, this fuzz, and this artifact that's introduced in the vocal layers because it's just piecing together frequencies to build this vocal, right? So there's a couple things that are happening at the same time that you can kind of tell. So I'm listening to some parts in the song where randomly the vocal's super auto-tuned, and then you hear another little part of the song where the piano and the guitar feel like they're the same thing. You can't really distinguish them that much. Those are usually the telltales, and that's one of the reasons why it'll never really be able to get placement. It'll never really be able to have like major movement on platforms and stuff like that because you can't stem out. You can't track out. You can't have it in a show where they remove that vocal and have it just be the instrumentation because it's all blendy and muddy if you do that. So there's a lot of limitations to using AI if you try to go far with it. But as a tool for songwriters, it can be good. Let's get into it. And then we'll get on to our last two, y'all. As of this current moment, let me really quick, I'll start playing it, and then I'm going to add Joseph's together. Joseph, thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it. 2 BMs, I appreciate you hopping in. Welcome in. And if y'all are hopping in over on TikTok, hopping over to Twitch, follow us over there. That's where the whole crowd is, where the whole family is. Let me add Joseph's together, and I'll play this.
In a far-off land where the battle raged, young hearts were sworn to the cause unafraid. Through the smoke
I would definitely always just make sure you're writing the lyrics too. John did say he wrote the lyrics for this one.
Yeah.
But of course, like, if you're not doing anything and then you're pitching that, even that's not right either.
Yeah, this is AI. This is AI, Sleek.
Yeah.
A soldier sleeps beneath the silent skies for freedom's dream. They gave their lives in fields of honor where valor runs deep.
What's up, Spit?
A soldier sleeps forever, our peace to keep. One gave his heart to the love.
So you'll I'll point your attention to it as we go. You'll hear like the plucked guitar, and then it'll randomly like morph into a piano structure, and then you'll hear it kind of blend because it doesn't know what to do, right? It'll just kind of blend it into a little bit to it. I'd be interested to hear after you listen to it for a second time. What's your thoughts on pitchability? Yeah, I got you.
Soldier sleeps
buzzing over
is
that
hard.
freaking
I don't know what it's doing.
So weird.
I'll never do
To
that
the
again. It's
love
stupid.
back home.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Another left
At least I don't think y'all can see it. It
family,
just keeps
so
going.
they never roam. A letter
Something with the
left
TikTok connection.
behind.
Yeah, it's weird.
With words so dear, said I'll be with you even when I'm not near. A soldier sleeps beneath the silent skies for freedom's dream. They gave their lives.
I definitely think that there's an opportunity to pitch this to artists. I'm really trying to like. So here's the struggle with prompting AI and just being like, hey, make a patriotic soldier song that's a country song with a guitar. Like the way that you prompt AI is it tends to be very simple in its lyric structure and very unemotional. So this is the
So
hard
did John
part.
write the lyrics or no?
Yeah, right, John. I think you said you wrote the lyrics, right?
So how does that work? You just like tell it.
Did you write all of the lyrics or did you just prompt it and it created some lyrics?
Okay.
Let me know. Or did you write every word?
Yeah,
in-
because we could definitely encourage you, John, to pursue growing in your own,
Mhm.
you know, gifts in your own talents and like encourage you to really, really write. Okay.
Wrote all
So
the lyrics,
so how
okay.
does that work? So you write the lyrics, but how do you know like what the music structure is gonna be?
Do you prompt the lyric structure too? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so you can write all your own lyrics and Suno.
So that's cool. So you can write in your own lyrics and then it will kind of build out a musical structure around your
I see.
lyrics kind of thing.
I think that's what it is. So you basically put in, I'm assuming you put in all of the
Sorry,
lyrics.
I don't know at all
Yeah.
how it works.
I'm not
so
as familiar
just-
with the Suno platform exactly, but I'm assuming you put in all of the lyrics. These are the
Well,
lyrics
you
for
don't
the song.
really even you don't mess with AI too
No,
much, right?
no. But Suno's the one that everyone's kind
I'm
of
like, honey. I'm just
No.
kidding. All
Yeah, no.
devastated.
All my music. Hey, welcome in. Just bravo. Welcome in. Yeah. So you're giving them all of the lyrics, and then are you then prompting stylistic,
Casey.
right?
I'm being stupid. I already know he doesn't, but I'm just like, how do you
Imagine.
know so much about this, bruh? Kind of
Okay, I see. It's able to extrapolate based on the lyrics how the song should sound tonal. Okay, got you.
Okay.
Got you.
Interesting.
In fields of honor, where valor runs deep.
We're from Texas, Maddie.
A soldier sleeps, forever our peace to keep.
If y'all want to see the line, we actually only have 2 songs after this, just 2
Yeah.
songs. If you want to see the line and everything, you can head over to Twitch. You can see the whole line over there, Twitch or
and then
YouTube.
Stick around here. Tetrahydra by Kason.
I see.
Kason.
I see. Welcome in, Sweden. Appreciate it. Can feed a little bit of genre information and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so. What I would do, John, is be really strategic. I think before you create a song structure for an artist, imagine your artist. Like imagine who, because I think if you create really loosely and generically and simply and just say like it's gonna be a country song and then you build in the lyrics, I feel like it's just the song will feel not necessarily, I mean, sometimes it can sound cheesy, but it can sound oversimplistic
Yeah,
and it can
exactly,
sound
BG.
really generalized.
Well, BG's kind of talking about the same thing. It's like, it's very like simple and
Right.
expected, right?
Sure. Like
It's like, oh, when you think of a sad country song, like
Right.
you're gonna think this, and that is one indicator of AI too. So
Yeah.
I would encourage you, like I was saying earlier, to like put your own spin even on what the AI does, where it's like, okay, what could I add here? And
Yeah.
even if you can't do it in yourself, in a DAW yourself, like you can always, hire someone out for that.
Yep. Yeah,
and
there's
work
no
with them.
nuance. And
Yeah.
this is important for anyone to know when you're working with anything. And for those of you just coming into, obviously this is for a pitch for a songwriter. This is not to be released, right?
Yeah.
This is a pitch for songwriting, just so we kind of have the background. with any AI tool, whether it's Chat GPT or Suno or anything, the skill is in prompting. So I think, John, more than anything, like, so it's like, yes, working on your lyric structures, but also being very intentional and detailed with the way that you prompt, because that is the skill that you need. It's not anybody can just say like, write a dope trap song with a rapper over it and then put it out there and it's going to be like really interesting and, you know, whatever. And it's going to have like a really odd feel to it. But the skill is in telling it exactly what to do and exactly how you want it to feel, right? And getting into a space. What do you mean?
I don't know. I was just gonna see if we could maybe even block it or something. I mean, I don't want to block you. I don't know. That'd be weird.
I'll just
but
delete the message or whatever.
yeah, so strange why it's glitching out
Anyone,
like that.
anyone who's not an expert will have a hard time recognizing. Well, and honestly, BG, these things won't get any traction if it's released the way that it is, right?
Yeah.
So like it's because for one, you can't make any edits to the actual mix, right? So in this case, you have oversaturation
Like this
of the
would
high
never
end.
be able to be
Right.
industry standard.
This could never get placed in a show to go viral or somewhere like that, you know, to have a big moment. It's never going to get radio play. It's never, even if it's very convincing, even especially if there's like a little nuanced details to get it placed on a major playlist, like the artificial fuzz and artifact that's introduced in the high end excitement. So like if that were pitched to a major library or a big playlist, you'd be like, hey, get us the track outs and get us these details so that we can remix those things. Can't do it. Boom.
Exactly.
Blocked. Done.
Even
So
if
it's
one of the best engineers tried to work on it, they can't.
blocked. Yeah. Right.
Like,
So
you-
immediately you're limited.
So
Quite
a
bit.
lot of people talk about being really worried that AI is going to take over, or it's just like it's really watering down the market, and it's really not. It's like there's no way that it's going to take over because people are always going to prioritize real art.
Yeah.
You know, and if you know what to look out for, which people in the industry do, you just really don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And in fact, for artists, and this is why we're talking to Joseph of like, the reason why I don't want anyone to release things like this too is because it's stealing from other artists. This is
And
the big.
I mean, even if a lot of people know how to pick up on that type of AI art as well, like
Yeah, it's
at
pretty
least right
obvious.
now,
Yeah.
it's nowhere near as it's just very obvious. It's
And
still
I
obvious.
think the other side of it too, is that people want to work with
I'm back,
people
bitches.
too,
Let's
you
go,
know?
Caddy.
People want to work with people. So like I want to be able to like work with a drummer for a track and tell them what to do and it still be a little bit messy and it be their thing. Me just feeding a prompt into AI, it might be like kind of polished or perfect or super good, but then it's just like it's just good MIDI with a VST that you can program with that are real sample drums. But having the nuance of the natural mistakes that happen when working with someone and me telling them to change it and it be a very specific way, and even just the way that every time I hit a cymbal on the drum set over there, every time my snare hits the snare and it's off of the spot that I hit it by a millimeter each time, that nuance, even if you like replicate it with an algorithm, is not in my control anymore. And most people like that control. They like something that feels real. It's like
And that's
people,
the thing
yeah.
is like so somebody, for those of you on Twitch, because I know most of our people are on Twitch, Joseph said, where is it? AI is scary, especially for artists though. And I do definitely understand the pain points of AI, guys, especially when it comes to art. But it's essentially like any other scammy kind of business, you know, where when you see somebody literally just trying to sell like art that's not theirs, or it's clearly AI or whatever, or even if it's not the most clear, and people are falling for it, like it sucks and it's sad. But at the same time, like there's so many scams going on. That's why we really have to be on guard. And if we all actually take the time to, you know, get knowledgeable about this subject, it's really easy to pick up on once you learn those nuances of what makes something human and what makes something machine, right?
100%.
But yeah, I mean, some of our favorite movies are, well, we're pretty into this stuff. What some of our favorite movies are like Ex Machina. We really like Devs. Like, if you guys are interested in these topics, like, I mean, it
Ex
is
Machina
insane.
is top 5. That's
like,
a phenomenal movie.
Like that's at
a
that point,
phenomenal
that's when we
movie.
need to get really fucking scared. When the robots are like literal humans, that's when we need to be
They
scared.
had some shit at CES that's wild this year. I'll be honest, but yeah, that's a whole whole thing. But yeah, John, I would say like I think it's
Yeah, so
pitchable.
Caddy, the context since you just hopped in is John over on TikTok submitted an AI song just for the sake of pitching to a band as a songwriter because he's not a producer himself. So he likes to write music, but he doesn't have the capacity to make a song any other way. So he just uses AI to generate the song that goes with his lyrics to pitch to an artist, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about how like that's okay in our
As a
opinions,
tool,
like
yeah.
is it the most ideal? No, and I still definitely encourage John to put his own spin on things, even when the AI busts out the music part. It's like add your own touches. Definitely make sure you're doing the lyrics, like
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the conversation that we're having.
Yeah.
It's like it's very clearly AI, and that's what we're touching on and how you can listen for it and stuff like that.
Yeah. And John, like kind of like I said before, I'll say the same thing. I think this is pitchable. I could see this as like a 4th of July Ford commercial or something like that. And the right artist.
Or like Veterans Day
Yeah.
type stuff.
Send it to send it to an artist in Nashville that can track it out in a studio there that a buddy of theirs owns, get some pedal steel on there too. Beautiful. Like I think someone with a real band and real instruments could I'll play the last 45 seconds here. Last 45 seconds. So like get some real musicians on it so you can really take it somewhere. But if there was a skill that I would work on, this is like I've already said and will always say, the skill in AI and ChatGPT and Suno and anything is in Sora, as that becomes more prevalent, like video and stuff like that, is prompting. Prompting is the skill. Get better at prompting and you'll get a better result from the art that you're trying to emulate. And that's what I would focus on for you.
Don't let AI make you feel defeated, guys.
Yeah.
In any single way. Like, don't give it an ounce of that power, Oh, hey, I love that, Dr. Dreams. That's always a good feeling.
That's yeah.
But like, it's really like, we don't need to be worried about, oh my gosh, well, what? Like, no one's going to care about my art because it's oversaturated. Like, no, they always will. If you're putting out a product that's good and unique and true to you and genuine to your nature and what you have inside of you, people are going to pick up on it, and your people are out there no matter what. And we're always going to always desire human art over machine made shit.
And I'll be honest too, like just on the this message is driving me nuts, dude.
Okay, so we need to give y'all a little
well, hold on, let me say this and then we'll give you some context on the other stuff.
Sure.
So I'll just on the business side of what I do, right? So I work as a session musician. I work as a producer and a mixer, right? So that's what I do for a living for the most part. And so when it comes to my work, now AI in music has been around for a minute, right? Even just like the last 5 years, you have been able to do some tools in AI. I have gotten more business as a musician since I've gotten this stuff. Since I've gotten a real drum set. I had 3 other people. They're like, I need real drums on my song. I'm going to hire you as a session drummer on the song. I want you to produce a song for me. I want real drums. I want your analog synths that I have in here. I want the Juno 106 on there. You know what I mean? So the more that AI has become prominent, the more that AI has grown in its ability, the more people have requested of real drummers and real analog synths like the 106 or the Prophet 8s that I have, like more and more people. So that hasn't subsided.
100% BG.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to provide context for why we keep being like, dude, why is this glitching out? And it's because for some reason, the service that we're using is like replicating this one comment that Torvik made about his sub sandwich order.
Dude, it's driving me nuts.
And it literally keeps spamming our chat. Like we have
on our combined chat.
It streamlines all of our different chats from YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch into one, right? So that we can clearly see what you guys are saying and not miss anyone's. But it keeps fucking spamming his comment over and over again. So every like 2 seconds, it's like Philly cheesesteak on Italian herbs and cheese with onions and spicy chipotle sauce toasted. And it keeps fucking saying that.
There's 7 of these messages on my screen right now.
It's driving me literally insane.
Literally 7. Oh
God.
I don't know because it's only sending it to TikTok. So like it went to Twitch. It went to Twitch and it lived there and it was fine. It was 30 minutes ago. But right now it's spamming it on TikTok and it's not going to TikTok. None of y'all are seeing it over there. Just over.
I guess it really wants us to get this fucking
It's
Philly
like,
cheesesteak.
dude, what the heck?
But
this is crazy.
No, it's really terrible because we keep trying to have this like really good, deep, conversation with you guys and shit, and then it's just like Philly cheese, Philly cheese, Philly
Just
cheese. Like I'm like, bruh.
no joke, there's 6 of those messages on my OBS screen
It's
right
kind of
now.
like when you just feel like grabbing the screen and just like chunking it at the floor. Yeah, that's what
Spencer,
I
it
feel like
is
doing right now.
Philly cheesesteak. It's a foot-long Philly cheesesteak. No, literally, it's so good. Philly cheesesteak
A foot long.
on Italian, a foot long, 2 foot long,
Ew, Subway's gross. We don't even eat fast food, honestly.
2 foot long. We need 2 foot long.
We don't
it's-
even eat fast food.
Philly
Like,
Hold on, Philly cheesesteak on Italian herbs and cheese with onions and the spicy chipotle sauce, toasted, baby. Come
I'm
on.
hungry though. When Subway's sounding good, you know that like you need
It
to
is
eat.
good.
You need to eat.
All right, let's close out the last 45 seconds of the song here. Then we'll move on to the last 2 really quick. And just a quick reminder, y'all can see the list if you're on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch,
Would you eat Subway? Like, do you want to get it after this?
no. I'll fart a lot.
I'll fart a
I'll
lot.
fart a lot, and I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs just a car full of farts after Subway. All right, let's.
Quick, please the AI before it takes over and get a sub. What?
Please the yeah. He's like, play the song.
Oh, please the AI.
Please the
yeah.
AI. Yeah. Appease the
Before it takes over.
literally, and after that, John, 2 more messages about my Philly cheesesteak. It's driving me nuts. Oh my gosh. A car full of fart. Caddy, aren't you making a sequel to your game? That's basically just that. You have
Car full of farts. Okay, I would jump out.
Caddy's game is like pissing in the back seat, right, or something like that.
Sub
And
talk
then-
with the Tormix.
then the second one, oh my God, what are we on, y'all? I don't know what's
okay,
going on.
don't spam the chat. If you want to submit, we actually are closing up today. We have 2 more tracks left. If you want to see the line, it's over on Twitch.
All right, let's. Yeah. That's so good. It's just that intuition. It's called A Car Full of Farts, which honestly is a fire game. You got to hold in your Taco Bell order for the next hour in the car.
God.
I'm sorry, John.
Sick.
Let's close that last 45 seconds of the song. Goodness gracious. Exactly, BG.
PG.
So we gather here
No, it's really terrible.
God, sorry, y'all.
with
I
heavy
really, honestly, I'm gonna take a
hearts,
picture for y'all. I'll post it to my Instagram stories or something.
the fallen and do our part. For every name and face, we'll never know.
Blurry, but
A soldier sleeps in peace. They go.
Man, show some love. Show some love. Colin, don't piss with the title.
That's
Mate.
freaking nightmare up in here.
Oh my gosh, Kat, it's hilarious. Y'all show some love to John. I appreciate you sending that in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for
now you can hear it.
being vulnerable and also letting us know from the jump. Like, we really, really
Yeah.
don't like when people just come in with AI tracks and they're trying to, be sleazy about it. But you told us from the beginning that that's what this was.
Yeah.
Makes sense in the context. So
Yeah,
mad love to you.
100%. You can see, well, the more that you listen to AI, the more that you hear it, the more you hear the demos of it, you can hear the artifact, the blending, all that stuff like that, where a guitar is now a piano and a vocal randomly has auto-tune. It's
Oh
fuzzy
no,
and stuff.
Caddy, that stinks.
You can 100% hear it.
I know y'all can do whatever though to set it apart, and
The
I'm
man.
excited.
Y'all show some love. We got 2 more tracks. Just a quick reminder, as we always say, that no matter what, your credit will be saved if you do not get played today. You'll never miss out on your breakdown ever. If y'all want to submit or just read the details of what we do, go to my profile and website and click on Track Talk. You'll see multiple steps there. Just follow the steps. They're very,
But
very
definitely
simple.
look at the line because we're only taking 2 tracks.
Only taking 2 more tracks. If you want to be a part of the full live, all of the community, everyone we got going, it's all over at Twitch. Go to my link in my bio, head over to Twitch. YouTube is live as well, but most of the family's over on Twitch. Follow us over there. Subscribe if you want to. That's where the whole...
I feel like the pitchability is like at a 7 or 8. Like
Yeah.
it's good. I think
Yeah.
that you should add your own elements into it if you're able to make it your own more. I'm always going to encourage that when it comes to any form of AI. But it's definitely there, and I think if you genuinely wrote those lyrics, they're not bad.
100%. 100%. And then Cribson, we'll be back doing, I might go live tomorrow or the day after, just a little bit working on like my own projects, like productions for clients or mixing on live and stuff like that. I'll be on probably just like Twitch and YouTube, things like that. But submissions for the consultations will probably open back up on Monday. We'll do like all every day during the week for like 4 to 6
I
hours.
think it's when anyone comments on TikTok, it sends out yours for some reason too. So that's
It's
why
insane.
it's like so constant.
All right, y'all. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back in just a minute. And then we'll close out the last 2 tracks.
Have a good one, John. Thank you. Or if you're hanging around, then thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you.
All right, give me a minute and we'll be back. Or I'll be back.
Okay, I'm hungry as heck, so I got some handy dandy applesauce. And I'll turn the mic off just in case it's gross. I don't think I have, Joseph. I honestly can't remember, but I don't think so. Yeah, at least a snack. Hey, we appreciate you, John. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm excited. Now TikTok's chat is like really lagging. Like it's coming in slow on our end. So weird. At least we're finishing up soon. Y'all can still hear me through Torvik's mic, right? Mhm. Thank you. Yeah, okay. That's how I wanted it to be. I don't know. I knew what you were saying. Legible, audible, same thing. I mean, not, but, you know, I knew what you were saying. Who's gonna go watch Severance after the live? Raise your hand. Oh, we need to do a giveaway, guys. Don't let us forget that. We'll do a giveaway. We'll end the live with Kaysen's new song, Tetrahydra, and then we'll do a giveaway. So stick around, stick around. What about after work, though? Bro, low-key, Kaysen, I feel like you haven't even started and it's kind of hurting my heart. But I understand because you work 2 jobs and you've been working hard on music, so it's valid and stuff. That's funny and cute, Caddy. Aww. Ew, I hope it doesn't actually go away. I feel like I've said I don't care, but it'd be really weird if it actually did. I don't know what to think or expect. "15 minutes into the first episode." Okay, it definitely gets better. Definitely gets better. Caddy watched the first episode. Dude, Joseph, please do, and keep us updated if you end up watching it. Let us know. It's definitely worth the $10. Also, another show on there while you guys have Apple TV, if you're gonna get it for Severance, is Silo. It's good. The show we're talking about, Panther, is Severance. It's so good, and they just released the 2nd season today. Torvik put out him playing the theme song in it. It's really good. If you like suspenseful thriller type of vibe, so good. Oh, Ted Lasso, Joseph. I think you're talking about Ted Lasso on Apple TV. It's really good too. we didn't like the last season or the way it ended, so that was weird. But our like favorite is Severance, and then Silo's pretty good too for another serious vibe.
All right. All right. Did I miss anything?
Yeah, Panzer, do it. Let us know if any of you guys watch it. Let us know. It's I think it's our favorite show ever, to be honest.
Ba-da-dum, da-da-dum.
Okay,
Yeah.
we got two more.
Joseph and Panzer right now are closing us out, as I always say.
Joseph, I'm excited.
You will always be saved if we don't get to it. And we'll be live doing the breakdowns again. The consultations back on Monday. Should be
And
every
then
day
we
next
are going
week.
to finish with Tetrahydra,
Yeah.
and then a giveaway.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah,
All right, let's get into it.
We'll do Tetrahydra, then the giveaway, guys.
And just a quick reminder, no matter what platform you're on, make sure that you're following. If TikTok stays, awesome. If not, make sure that you're following over on Twitch. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, subscribed on Twitch, all that good stuff. Let's get it. Always, and I know Panzer. I've heard plenty of Panzer tracks. I already know this is about to be crazy.
Cool. That's kind
About
of
to
cool,
be
Panzer.
crazy. All right, this is JG. Is that the name of the artist, or do you go by something else? Let me know. But this is Gargoyle. Give me some context. I might have seen some other details, but
Called J.G. Wentworth.
I don't know what that is.
877 cash now.
Of course, Joseph. Of course.
877 cash now.
All right, this is Gargoyle. Yeah, give me some details on production to mix so far, and let's get into it. Last two songs.
I'm excited too, Joseph.
High above the cement streets, I feel it watching over me. I can't breathe, can hardly sleep. You've chiseled out my inner beast. Lying here, half asleep, not knowing what it means to be someone
I see.
that you love. Like stone when
It's super slow. I don't know why coming through now.
maybe it's a melody. It goes like this, 1, 2, 3. A simple song, it's meant to be. Just let me slip inside your dreams, making you a masterpiece.
Cool, Joseph.
Electric guitar, piano keys.
We need to read
like
some of this
instruments.
context, but
when we sing, we merge
we will after
together
the first playthrough.
beautifully. But we both
There we go.
know
There it is.
sunsets
Jeez.
start, but you're quickly moving on. Heart so cold and broken bonds. Now our rubbles falling off. I don't care
Cool.
what they say.
So proud of you. Good job.
For the less of things.
I've heard this song before. Did we play this last time you came in? Did you update some things?
So while you're paused really quick, I'll read for the Twitch chat.
Yeah,
Joseph said, "This is the first song I've ever worked on producing. I've written lyrics my whole life. I made the song by a friend giving me 3 random words, and one of them was gargoyle."
Because I've heard. What's up, Val? How you feeling today? I've heard this song. I know I've heard this one.
Balenciaga. Hey. It's not the same without you, so I'm glad you caught us here at the end,
Perfect.
girl.
Got you. Okay, I just
Love
wanted to
you.
make sure. I was like, wait, because you're meeting with. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, wait, this sounds familiar. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a new one you were trying to get in. All right,
I'm meeting with the producer today and wanted a few more thoughts on it before giving updates to him. Perfect.
perfect. All right, let me back it up because that gives me kind of a new ear. I was like, wait,
Oh, you're
hold
on Twitch now. Okay, perfect.
And let me close things up over here. Oh no.
No, it's okay. Don't
Totally
ever be
worry.
sorry, Val.
Totally good.
We're gonna premiere Tetrahydra by Kaysen at the end of the live, so stick around.
Yeah,
For
we got
that.
one more song
And then
after
we're gonna
this
do
one,
a
and then-
giveaway too.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let me back it up.
The melody, it goes like this, 1, 2, 3. A simple song, it's meant to be. Just let me slip inside your dreams, making you a masterpiece. Electric guitar, piano keys, like instruments.
It's really quiet in my
When
ears.
we
Is it
sing,
yours?
we merge
Yeah,
together
that's a little soft.
beautifully. But we both know when sunsets start, that you're quick.
But if it still needs to be mastered, that might be why.
Okay.
Vibes are great, Val.
Yay! I'm
Vibes
glad
are
you're
great.
feeling fabulous. Yeah, we're both a little like snotty, but besides that, we're good.
My throat's kind of annoying, but it's all right.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
I kind of do remember this, maybe Joseph,
Okay, a couple days ago.
Plans foiled in turmoil.
or maybe I was just on the like it was might have been Monday, Tuesday when
You were sick.
I was sick, but I heard it like just in my phone.
Hop on over. The whole family's over there, Val.
Yeah, you know the deal.
Everybody on TikTok, hop over to Twitch. Go to my link in bio. Everybody's over there. Follow over there.
Yeah, I think I was sick, but I feel like I heard it on my phone.
Yeah.
But so not as good as now.
What's up, T. Harvey?
Caddy said, we want Val. I know, I miss Val when she's not here. Any of our OGs, it's like, oh, it's so hard.
It's like we're missing something. It's a missing piece.
There you are.
I love those melodies, man.
Yeah, it's unique. It's really unique. I like that.
Let's go. Y'all show some love. Let's get straight back into. So we just heard a version of this song. So let's go straight back into. So here's where my brain's at. I'm loving your hooks. I think that that little pocket right there is catchy. It's moody.
Dude, we love you so much, Val.
There's something about it that I really like. There's elements of your transitions that to me on the production side feel a little weaker, right? So I'm going to listen for there's a part where it gets quiet, but the quietness, even like the silence there, doesn't really have as much impact as I want it to when it comes back in. So I want to mainly look at some production transitions, but I think your vocal structure is really good. So I love that you're going to meet with the producer. You're going to get into those details. So that's what I'm kind of honing my ear on. I just want this to feel as dynamic as possible since the song structure is great. It's repetitive. It's catchy. It's got a great
What
format.
are you eating from there?
Super cool. Let's get into it. Last two songs, y'all.
I'm hungry as heck, so I just want to talk about food, to be honest.
Well, just look at my chat and you'll see it every other couple seconds.
No, thank God that's gone.
I know, it's tough. I think because I refreshed it. What's up, Hans?
Hey, Han, good to see you.
And of course, you'll want to get, this is, obviously, it is a small, this is like a pre-mix. It's not finally mixed or completely finally produced even, as you're going back with the producer right now. Just make sure you get a good, clean, transparent master that makes it nice and loud and present. That's
Oh,
one of the
Meatloaf
things.
is actually good. Like, when it's done well.
Ooh, yeah, Meatloaf does sound
Mom, the
kinda fun.
meatloaf?
What is Mom, the Meatloaf?
Like, did your mom make the meatloaf? I actually like it when it's done well, dude.
Meatloaf's one of those things that it's like super hit or miss. It's either just like
cafeteria vibes.
it's like mushy, bready meat, or it's
Ew.
like comforting,
yum,
like
just-
Southern food. You know what I mean? It's like a
Ooh, a coffee cake, some egg bites, a cheese and fruit platter, and a vanilla cream cold brew.
Oh, get outta here.
I'm so hungry.
Balenciaga.
I don't even really love Starbucks, but dude, that sounds so fire.
That sounds so good. Okay, sorry, Joseph. Back to your track. Oh no, remember just me talking about food. Let's go, T.
No, he's joining us. Meatloaf is one of my favorite. Yeah, when it's done well, it's kind of making me want one. Meatloaf. I love meat. We do too, dude.
One thing I'm listening forward to.
We're all hungry, literally.
My brain is split right now. On one hand, I'm like meatloaf,
Dude, Caddy,
and on
I
another
swear,
hand, I'm trying to listen to like the transitions of like the kick on these breakdowns.
dude, Caddy, I swear every now and then I'll just have like, I swear I'm like deficient in something because I'll just be like, dude, I need fruit like now
I appreciate y'all.
or I'm gonna die. Like,
No, don't. All right, let me get it. I want to get into this breakdown right here. Okay, so one little production detail right here.
oh, Val, no, you're so sweet. You're
that's
so
so sweet.
sweet.
One little production detail that I'm hearing right here that I think would be interesting, is at least on these like first initial breakdowns to hear the kick and the snare and like the kick again hit on the dun, 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 dun. That little part right there. Boom, 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 and go back into the breakdown again. Right now, the beat kind of floats through the breakdown as opposed to like the kick targeting it. It's just an idea. It's a stylistic choice, but just as an idea, I do think it would be cool to really have that breakdown, especially the early ones. You can switch it up later on, but like the early ones hit with the kick as you go through that little breakdown.
Val, I was gonna say, and it's kind of funny that you're saying so on that note, if you wanted to send anyone a coffee, would you please send it to Caddy for us? Because she has helped us so fucking much.
Literally.
She has been a saint in this community, you guys. We would be nothing without Caddy. But she's helped us revamp the Discord so you guys can hop over there and join the Discord community. We have a lot of exciting
Please.
things coming. But just if you want to bless anyone, please don't send us any money. Send it over to Caddy. We
All of y'all.
love you.
Seriously, so incredibly
much.
helpful.
We love
so
you, Val.
incredibly
We
helpful.
love you, Caddy. Y'all are family.
Yes, everybody go show some love to Caddy, please,
Aw,
please.
so sweet.
It means to be someone that
So like right here, it goes. Bun, dun, 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 dun. The kick pattern changes right there. I would love to hear the kick match that movement. And then go back into it, right? But have it like really, really locked into the structure. I think definitely would make it feel really, really tight.
you love. Going like stone when we first touched. I'm running. Maybe it's
Just to make this song as dynamic as possible. Got some push and pull. Everything feels tight. It feels really, really cohesive across the board. So little things like that, I think would be interesting to target in your production as you get back with them. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for hopping
You're
in on
not
TikTok
just
too.
here, dude. You're a big part of the community.
Y'all are the
You're always
family.
donating to put other people on and give people
cornerstone.
credit. Like, Val, you are a big part of this community for sure. So stop talking like that.
The
Stop talking like
cornerstone
that.
of this community. And y'all on TikTok, hop on over to we got the whole family over on Twitch. Hop on over there, follow us over there. That's where
Oh,
you can
Caddy,
see.
you know we'll do that too.
That's-
100%.
yeah.
But if anyone wants to support Caddy, send her a few bucks for a coffee or a lunch or a dinner or something, because she
Please.
is so helpful in this community.
Literally.
We love her.
Literally.
melody. It goes like this. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you better be.
Song it's meant to be. Just let me slip inside your dreams, making you.
Like I love these melodies. I think your vocal texture here, the kind of nonchalant low register feels really, really cool. I would focus full on like creating dynamic range and punch. That's like what I want you to hone all of your energy on. Transitions and dynamic range. That's what it's all about. Especially with like a pop rock record
The more
like
Caddy
this.
does that, the more I want to be like, y'all blow her up really quick.
Yeah.
It's electric guitar, piano key, like instruments. When we sing, we
This is so
merge
nice. I can't wait to hear it
together
mastered.
beautifully.
Seriously.
So you're gonna work on it in the studio this weekend, you said?
Sunset star,
Yeah, they're meeting with the producer, I think later today.
Heck yeah.
quickly moving
Let's go, Joseph.
so cold and broken bonds. Now we're all falling apart. I don't care what they
And then again, I think we mentioned this last time. I don't care what they say. That little like pocket right there, that's where the tuning is lifting it to a different note and you hear it kind of fall off underneath. That's where I think manual correction is going to be really nice. I don't always encourage this because I want it to sound natural, but that's where I think manual correction will actually make it feel more natural. You won't hear the auto tune bounce between the two notes. I don't care what they say. And it kind of bounces a little bit. It'll just, I don't care what they say. It'll feel like a little bit more pocketed, a little bit cleaner. That's where I would focus some attention
Also,
there.
Joseph, did you send a gift on Twitch? Thank you so much if you did. I'm sorry, but we can't really see. We need to set a lot more stuff up. But I think I see that you sent a gift, so we really, really appreciate you.
Man,
So nice. Thank
shout out
you.
to Joseph.
Thanks for being
Hopefully,
an official part of the Vibe Tribe.
I will have all of the stream element stuff set up this weekend so that we can see when
Mhm.
people gift and gift subs and subscribe and all
Yeah,
that
we're just
stuff.
getting started, guys.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
we will also have emotes and all the fun stuff coming.
We're still
So
like
thank
literally
you guys so much.
our third official stream on Twitch, and y'all are already showing so much love. We're getting like 20
Yeah, we have
followers
to
over
set
here a
up
day.
everything.
Y'all are amazing. Appreciate y'all so much.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Beautiful. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, y'all will be able to see that stuff happen on screen and stuff. Like right now, it's just not set up at all. So we'll get all of that taken care of. I promise.
Definitely.
Appreciate y'all so much. But yeah, Target, it won't be in person. No worries. You should still be able to describe some of that. I don't care. Let me hear that note again, real quick.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. So it kind of is it kind of drops down. In my mind, the note that feels the most consistent is I don't care what they say. That da da da. That's what like fits. That's like what my brain is kind of wanting to hear. Da 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 da. But the auto tune is correcting down. I don't care. It's like coming down. Let me hear it again. I don't care. You hear kind of I don't care. It's dropping it down really quickly as opposed to I don't care what they say. That's what I would pinpoint. I would lock that in.
Val, I'm sorry, that's not.
Just that note right there.
And dang, I'm sorry that your producer moved, Joseph.
That's tough.
It is harder when it's not in person, but it'll still be fun nonetheless.
So like even here, right? It's another transition, but the elements are so quiet that make the transition that it doesn't like quite have the energy that I want to. Like here's what I do. Let me back it up a little bit. So you have this little walk down right here. I almost want like when the toms break right there, I almost want like everything to stop and then have this a little octave move that happens right there in the middle. I kind of want that to be like loud, like a really like everything kind of stops, the drums do a roll, and then the strings and the guitar go do 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 da 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 da.
That way it has more impact.
Right, because
Yeah.
right now it's like everything cuts out, but it just gets quiet. It doesn't like really change dynamics. It just gets quiet for a minute. Like
I know I can't contain the fact that don't feel the same.
right here. Super quiet in the background. I want that, I want that to be like punchy and forward, and then lock it in, and then lock it in. That's
Val,
kind
I
of what I'm
feel
looking
that.
for.
That's definitely a common thing, and we worked on that a lot in therapy too. So not all hope is lost. Basically, you can definitely work towards seeing your value. We all have value, whether we can see it
100%.
or not. It's just that trauma can really take root and blind us, honestly. But that's why we're here to tell you.
Yep, 100%.
We love you.
Always
You're
got
valuable.
always got us to say that. We believe in y'all so much. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. It would be a lost
Exactly,
cause.
Caddy.
Yeah.
Acknowledging it and recognizing it.
Yeah.
The self-awareness is the first step for sure.
100%. 100%. But yeah, so you can hear kind of those little pockets, Joseph. That's what I want you to focus on. Those little transitions that just aren't
Yes,
quite
BG.
as impactful, that feel like they're drawn back in the mix, that don't feel like they have a lot of power. Those are where I want like you and the producer to go back on Zoom or whatever, go back and forth and fight to get those really energetic and really powerful. That's definitely what I want you
Will
to.
you still be able
focus
to
on.
be here for your song, Kason?
Yeah, we
Just
got
let us
one more
know.
song after this from Panzer, and then we'll do yours at the end if you'll be kind
And
of in
then
the
Joseph,
background.
just let us know if you want to go over anything as far as branding right now, or if you're not ready for that. Just let us know if there's
Let's go,
anything we
T.
can do or answer to help you in that way.
Either way, the family will hear it. Well, the family will hear it. I'll do it. Sounds important.
Plans foiled in turmoil.
Here.
Nice, T. Harvey. Congrats.
So like right here in this pocket, right? You get dynamic range because it gets quiet, but when it comes back in, it's like it doesn't feel like it quite gives or takes enough energy for it to be really impactful. So I would find like some way with like the piano or the guitar or some other element to fill in this gap right here while still changing the dynamic range. If even just doing the walk down again.
Plans foiled in turmoil.
That's my favorite part, honestly. I like it.
So like what if you even I could go an octave up. So like just as an idea, right? Just do one idea that I have would be to do da 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 da, and then it gets quiet. You do a high walk down of that same melody, da 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 da, and then do a reverse reverb of that same note, da 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 da. Dun, dun, dun. It goes into the
Yeah,
next part
pretty
right there. So you just fill in it still gets quiet. You still change dynamic range, but at least you keep some energy in the mix. Otherwise, I feel like it does die down quite a bit.
Heart spoiled. Plans
Right here.
foiled in turmoil.
And then it kind of comes back and play right there. And you could build that in however you want to with like the guitars and strings that you have or a piano and tuck it farther back in the mix. But it definitely needs something to bridge that gap, still changing dynamic, still make it quieter, right? All of that stuff. But definitely needs something to help build out the dynamic range right there. Otherwise, you just lose energy and you don't really give any impact on the other side. Just do, 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 do.
Yeah, I
Crossfade
love
those
that.
two together. If you crossfade the tail of the note with the reverse reverb, you'll get this beautiful like swell of dun, 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 and it goes straight back into this next section. That's what I would do. you could facilitate that.
Yeah,
however you
Val,
want.
that's definitely normal in your journey to feel like you've kind of like reverted back to certain ways or
for sure.
ways of thinking and stuff like that. Anyone who's interested in mental health topic and like working on yourself in that way and getting healthier mentally, definitely follow Holistic Psychologist on Instagram. And like I've talked about, we do have that one podcast out that is a bit about our mental health journey. It's in my link tree on my Instagram. But yeah, there's definitely tools out there where we can all get better in that way.
100%. 100%.
No worries at all, Night Slasher.
Oh, you're totally good. Totally good.
Corrupted magic, catastrophe. How does one fly with heavy wings? Wreaking havoc, misguided deeds. A road away, our memories.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Haunting me, but
Oh,
I can't stand
dude,
to see
so
you
great.
leave.
Gotta follow.
Gargoyle, hot spoil. Plans foil, it's turmoil.
I love it, personally.
Gargoyle.
It's a big part of who we are,
Yeah,
so
I love it.
we never mind it.
Seriously, a massive part of our relationship, our success as a couple, even stuff like that. So yeah,
Ongoing, even, like, it's just, it's a
100%.
journey, you know? Like, people don't prioritize mental health as much as, like, physical health sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's just as important.
especially as I mean, not more than anyone else, but especially as creatives, because I feel like we tend to feel, right?
And
Like
we
it's
bottle stuff up.
it's a part of like why we're able to express certain things. Like as creatives, one of the reasons why I can write music, you know, and why I can like write these songs and dig into these things is because I feel them deeply, or I can feel them in other people. I can see something, I can observe society and culture, I can see people and experience things and feel it deeply and express it in music. So if you're someone who feels really, really deeply,
Yeah, Caddy, it's
then
ongoing for sure.
I feel like it's even more important that you help take care of that side of your psyche. Otherwise you can kind of just sit in the dark, feely place and never be on the other side of it.
Like, we definitely
it's
go
tough.
to the doctor more frequently, right? So it's normal to have a doctor and a mental health doctor.
Yep.
Plans foiled in turmoil.
I do like the outro here with the saturated
Yes,
vocals too.
BG, so
Yeah,
spot
show
on.
some love. Yes, Joseph, 100%.
Yeah,
Joseph.
Joseph, you guys know what's up. This is why you're our vibe.
That's why it's the Vibe,
Vibe tribe.
It's our Vibe Tribe. Y'all are literally our vibe. We love you.
Cut a
We love you.
vibe.
Where's it?
Oh, that was. Oh, I always do the wrong key. That sounds so bad.
Cut a vibe.
Cut a vibe.
Cut a vibe. Oh my God.
I'm so hungry, bro. Okay.
Okay. Production details, someone that you
Oh, yay.
love.
I love
Breakdown, hits with the kick and the snare. Care. Slight manual production, pitch, carrot, make the transition louder to hit harder. On pause, try piano and guitar, high walk down to the same melody, and reverse reverb to bridge the gap. I think that makes sense. And again, if you, this is where I think you find a balance between what you're making note of, right? And then even what your own ears pick up on, right? When you like hear something where like there's something about those vocals that isn't hitting, and you dig into the layers, be like, oh, that one's off pitch. Boom, you pop it up, right? Or you dig into a transition, it's like it's not quite hitting, and then you realize the kick is really quiet when
Hey,
it first comes
Bills.
in.
Good to see
So
you.
those are the little things that I would dig into. But yeah, those notes seem to make sense to me. And then just if you're on a stream, you're on a like a Zoom or something like that with the producer, just dig into some of those details. But for me, it's both of y'all pointing your attention in the direction of your transitions and your gaps and getting those super powerful. Super powerful. That's what I think would make the biggest difference to me. And then of course, a balanced mix at the end of the day. Y'all give it up one time.
Joseph,
for
I know that
Joseph.
you have mentioned that you might want to hop on a longer form consultation with us. We would absolutely love to do that with you. We'd be honored at some point if that's something you feel like you want to do
What's
and
up, Bills?
could benefit from. But if that is going to be the case, we can definitely help you out and get more detailed with your branding process.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Oh, dude, yeah, that'd be awesome. And we can also dive into, getting your brand established and getting your overall persona to a place where you are ready to start marketing, right? So I'm very, very excited, and we are very motivated to help you.
Yeah, I really like your
I'm
aesthetic.
like, words. What are words? What am I trying to say?
Your song structures are really are like really aesthetic. I like them a lot, man.
Oh, no worries at all, Caddy. I hope it's fun. We
Mm,
love you. Mad love to you. You're the best.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely,
Y'all
Caddy.
don't forget
Appreciate
to
you so
send
much.
Caddy a couple bucks.
Send Caddy some Starbucks
Like
money.
literally, even if it's just 2. If we all send her 2, then
Absolutely, absolutely. Or Joseph, message us on Instagram. Either
then
DM
it
either one
adds
of us
up,
on
is what I was trying to say.
either one of those will work well. Yeah, Instagram probably works better just because sometimes these get lost on all the submissions. So yeah, shoot me until we get the website up and all that stuff.
Yeah, Instagram works.
And Bills, I mean, it's just kind of it's one of those things that it is what it is. So Bills, right now, if y'all have Twitch, if you're on TikTok, hop on over to Twitch. We're live on Twitch and YouTube
Yeah,
right
Twitch
now.
is our main now.
Yeah, Twitch is
and
our main.
Honestly, it's so much better maximized for live streaming anyway. So,
Yeah.
of course, we don't hope that they ban TikTok, but if they do, we're not going anywhere. It'll
Yeah.
be fine. So,
Yeah, literally, it's so much better. It's better quality video. It's better quality audio that's not compressed by TikTok. You can see the line. We're the whole family's over there right now. That's where most of the community is. You
yeah,
can
we'd love
see
to have you over here, Bills.
you can see the modular line. You can see the minimums. You can see when we close up. You can see all of the stuff over there. You can see Pro Tools if we're talking about Pro Tools. Spotify if we're getting into that.
Bye bye, Caddy. Be
you
safe.
can see everything over
and
there.
have fun.
It's definitely nice. Yeah, if you're anyone here on TikTok, go to my profile, go to the link in the bio, and follow on Twitch and YouTube over there, and we'll get you going in the right direction. But we are 269. If you have Twitch or YouTube, just follow us over there. It's really easy to make a Twitch too. Yeah, hop on over to Twitch. But yeah, we're live over there. It's way better in every way. Better quality pretty much across the board. So you're gonna as much value as we always have offered.
No
we'll
worries,
always get you over
Joseph.
there.
But yeah, just reach out to us. I'm very excited to help you out in your journey, and I think it's gonna be really good. We've really loved having you in the Vibe Tribe, the
100%.
community. Y'all head over to Discord, like Caddy said. She just dropped it in the chat there to make it easy for you guys. But yeah, we're gonna start prioritizing that more. It's gonna be a really good tool for the community to collaborate and stuff like that.
100%. All right, y'all, we're closing up right now. This is our last track.
Better ingredients, better pizza,
Papa
Papa
John's.
John's.
It's time.
And it never did taste as good as the other fast food pizza, did
I
it?
know. Sometimes you don't
know.
want better ingredients
Their
in your
sauce
pizza.
was kind of like it was like a little too sweet or something.
All right, Panzer, hop in the chat. Let me know that you're here. Just want to make sure that you are present,
Hi guys,
ready to
on
go.
TikTok, we actually we're closing up. But we would love to have you if you want to read the info. It's at the link tree under Track Talk, and if you ever want to see the line and you want to see other angles and stuff like that, head over to Twitch.
Yeah, head over to Twitch. We're gonna do a giveaway at the end of the live for the whole community that's on Twitch. So if you want to be a part of that giveaway and maybe get some extra credit, make sure that you're following over there. If you don't have one, it's really easy to make. If you do have a Twitch, just hop on
super
over there.
easy. It took me like a few seconds
Yeah.
when I first signed up.
A few seconds if you don't have it already. Follow on there, and then we'll do a giveaway for everybody that's in that community at the end of the live to get y'all some free credit up on the board.
Yeah.
But let me just make sure Panzer's here. Do, do, do. Yeah. There is Panzer. Beautiful.
Oh, dude. I wish I could eat like that. Like, we really don't eat fast food anymore because
Panzer.
I got health issues that also sometimes give me gut issues, and I just can't. I can't eat like
Can't do
how
it.
I did when I was younger.
Really quick, Panzer, this gave Crash Out. What's up? Welcome to Twitch. Welcome on. Appreciate you hopping in. Let me know which track.
Hey,
It
good to
pulled up
see
the
you.
whole album. It pulled up the whole album. So let me know which track. And then we got you ready to go.
Yeah, Caddy did get the Discord in a good spot for sure. It's much better. Let's go, Bills.
Let's go, Bill. I love to hear that, man.
Yeah, BG. I mean, honestly, my health issues have kind of been like a lifelong thing that I just didn't know about, so it kind of kept getting worse, and I just can't do it, unfortunately. But we do honestly really enjoy cooking, so we're very like into health, and if we're craving pizza or something, we'll just make it. Like that way, we know what ingredients we're putting in there. It's not heavily processed, stuff like that.
Panzer, I was saying, it just sent me to the album. Let me know which song. Yeah, it sent me to the album, but let me know which song you want me
Hey,
to play.
Christian, we never play your song without you.
Never
So,
Ending Curse.
No, you have your credit saved for whenever you're able to hop in. We are closing up
Gotcha.
for today. This is
All
our
right.
last song.
Never Ending Curse. This is by Iron Wolf. If you have never heard Iron Wolf before, don't miss out. This is going to be some incredible classic metal.
Monday through
let's
Friday.
get into it. Monday through
typically,
Friday.
around 1 2 p.m. Central.
Y'all might see me on, if y'all like production lives and stuff like that, y'all might see me on here working on projects for clients or for sync or something like that. So yeah, tap in, Follow me on here if you
Yeah, I
haven't
agree,
already.
BG. Homemade is usually best.
That's the
for
thing
sure.
is like I got really good at making steaks, and so it's
Dude,
like really
and then we go to a restaurant, spend like
it's hard.
50 to 100, and it tastes like ass.
Yeah, I got you, Panzer. I see you. All right, this is Never Ending Curse by Iron Wolf. If you have not heard this music before, go stream Iron Wolf on Spotify. They're amazing. They're really, really talented. The classic metal band. They're absolutely killer. Do it, Slim. Do it, Slim. It's gonna be fire. Just make sure you follow all the details. Make sure you follow. It's got to be toasted. You got to get the sauce. All right, this is Never Ending Curse by Iron Wolf. Let's run it.
Let's go, Panzer.
Let's go. Let's go.
And drop any platforms you want us to check out if you want us to check anything out besides Spotify.
All real instrumentation too, y'all.
Nice.
When did this come out, Panzer?
10 steps ahead, getting dragged to the ground. It's just a vicious cycle that keeps coming around.
Oh, congrats.
Let's go. This is with a new engineer, right? Cool. How did you like this engineer in this mix compared to the last album y'all worked on?
It's quiet right here.
You didn't like this engineer as much? I feel that.
Oh, too new. Yeah.
I'll be honest, you need an old head for music like this.
Yeah.
You need someone who's done it for 45 years. Not that that you can't be talented newer at it too, but you need someone who's understands
Yeah,
the
like
drum
you would
mix.
do well with it.
Yeah, like, but I've done it for 12 years, so you need someone who's done it for a minute, knows how to mix drums. It's a good double track on the guitars. Great riffs. I mean, as musicians, y'all are so talented. That's never in
Definitely.
question. Never in question.
I love hearing live instrumentation. So fun.
And this lead vocal, killer.
That guitar just going crazy.
What's cool is that's a bass too. Like that's not easy to do on like thicker strings.
Damn.
An elder in time once said, even the wise man can play a fool. And no matter how high you climb, you're used as but a stepping stone.
Great tone. Yeah, BG. That's a bio.
Yeah, really good bio on Spotify, by the way. Hey. No banner, right?
I don't think so. Love the harmonies.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that syncopation. Let's go, man. Yeah! Figured I have to do that once alive when Panzer comes in.
Die with this.
There it is.
It's a never-ending curse. It's a never-ending curse.
Dang, that was an interesting ending.
It's a movie, man. It's a movie, y'all. Give it up on
Wow.
time for Panzer in the chat.
That
That
was
is
really
the
cool.
that is the drummer.
Iron Wolf is the band name.
Iron Wolf is the band. The song is called Never Ending Curse. Show some love. Beautifully done. Now, on your email, it says don't review. Do you not want me to go back through it? Or just let me know, just so I make sure we offer whatever value you want. If you want anything on the style side or anything like that, let me know.
Yeah, anything on the branding, any feedback we can possibly give you or help you out with, let us know.
Yeah, please let me know. Otherwise, I can go back through a couple things. I have one combination of things that I would say when it comes to the mix, which I already know you're attuned to. Like, I already know that you're kind of looking in that direction when it comes to the engineering. Because I remember you not being the most happy, I think, with some of your more recent mixes. But let me know. Do the whole thing. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me. I want to skip through just a couple. I'll skip 30 seconds at a time to find a couple spots that I'm listening for, and then I'll just kind of give you the bullet points of what I'm listening for because it is a longer song, and then we can hand
And
it
then
over.
are you guys just Iron Wolf on all platforms? For like socials and stuff like that?
I love to hear that, Panzer. Love to hear that. Back to the old. I'm going back to my ways. All right, let's get it. This is Never Ending Curse by Iron Wolf. Let's chop through a couple things here. I can't wait to hear it.
Okay, perfect.
I'm excited. I mean, the thing that's never, ever in question, Panzer, is skill. It's like when it comes to the pocket for the drums, I mean, once again, y'all, these are real drums. This is real instrumentation. These are untuned vocals. This is like as raw and real as it gets. No worries at all, Val. It's as raw and real as it gets. And this is highly, highly talented musicians. What's up, Fitted? Welcome in, man. Highly talented individuals on percussion, drums, guitars, vocals. It's the real deal.
Definitely.
So what is not in question is skill. This is where there's I'll be a hypocrite a little bit sometimes of like the mix, not even as an engineer, the mix not being the most important thing. In a song like this, you can sometimes have the highest skill in the world, and then something about the mix take away from the energy of what is being performed, right? Same thing, and this can go for any genre of music. You could have a beautiful performance and then something feel like it's suppressing it. In this mix, I feel exactly, Panzer, exactly. There's two things that I hear kind of in tandem, right? There's two things in tandem. One is the guitars don't feel like they open up enough over the top end when it comes to like grit and punch and texture. And on the drums, I feel like they almost are too open and not enough body and presence. It's like a trade-off between the two. If there was like a dial or like a scale between the two, there's like a scale between the two and it's all this way, right? So you have kind of like bright, thin drums without a bunch of body to it, without a bunch of, they feel almost triggered, right? There's not a lot of body to it. They're a little bit thinner and a little bit more brittle. And then you have guitars that are really warm and saturative and really overdriven, but they have no high end to them, so they don't really open up. They don't quite, when they double and quad track and the leads come in, they don't quite have the energy that I want. I want to trade that a little bit. I want to give the drums more body and punch and presence, get the snare snappy, get the kick and the toms and all those fills that you're doing, especially on the blast beats with the kick, on the doubles with the double kick, make them punchy and present, give them a ton of body and energy, like 400 hertz, 500 hertz, give it some warmth. And then on the guitar side, maybe even overdriving a little bit more, but pushing the top end of that like 7K plus to really, really open up the top end of the mix. Because it just feels like the scale is tilted one way too far. And I kind of just want it, personally at least, and it seems like you agree, tilted the other way just a little bit more of bright, punchy, energetic, and just super, super vibrant. We fight tooth and nail. They don't sound like my drums. I feel that because I've heard your old records, and your old records are chef's kiss. They're beautiful. They are so classic sounding. This feels a bit more over processed. Like the guitars have been.
Yeah, that's so annoying, Panzer.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Like the guitars are a little bit filtered down. So you just know that it's like I can hear the processing. So I can hear the EQ curves. I can hear the brightness on the drums. I can hear the high pass on them. I can hear the overheads and their panning as opposed to just feeling cohesive and punchy and vibrant. So that's kind of what I'm looking at and listening for, that I'm so excited that you're working on another album. It's almost done. You're back to your old ways when it comes to mixing and just the way that it's going to be engineered. I can't wait to hear it. But that's definitely, I think we agree that there is just an imbalance in the mix when it comes to levels and EQ that doesn't complement what y'all do energetically. So the mix doesn't feel energetic, even though y'all are crushing. I mean, these are manual blast beats on the drums, incredible harmonized guitar solos. Like,
that's annoying.
It's nuts. It's nuts, the skill.
Also, like, is it just quiet in my ears? Like,
it's a quiet master. It's a quiet master.
So that's
too.
unfortunate too, you know? Like, I mean, most people want to blast this type of music, and then it's like it's pretty quiet because we had it turned all the way up, and it was still pretty quiet, at least in my ears.
Yep.
So that's just, that's definitely frustrating because you guys did your parts really well.
And Panzer, this is a great experience, an experiment in engineering with different people, because I run into this too. Like I have a way I like to mix, right? Like I like a sound, and I feel like I'm pretty balanced and versatile with what I can do. But just because I've experience with real instrumentation, so I know how to mix drums, I know how to mic and everything, but I also can make a trap beat and mix a trap beat for an artist or an R&B artist or something like that, right? So I think it's important to be versatile, but I have my own taste that I put and my own perspective that I put into my mix and mastering process, right?
And taking the genre into account.
Yeah, taking the genre. And on the other side of it, though, I always want to honor the vision of the artist, right?
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
And there's sometimes, I trust me, completely understand that too. On the other side, it's like if the artist is wanting something that I don't want my name on, that's a whole other conversation, right? Like if there's a way I like to produce, if there's a way that I like to mix, and this is our visions aren't aligning. Of course, I want to honor the request of the artist, but it might be even more important that I say like, oh, I think I'm probably moving in a direction and polish wise that is different than the direction you're ending up in. This is a person that would probably take care of that better. So you already kind of went down that road and found someone who's going to, honor that vision a little bit more. But it's always, as an engineer, I get both sides, right?
I guess engineers do charge more for like the work that they have to put in, right? So when it's live instrumentation, it makes it more expensive. So 100%. That makes sense.
Like I have a project coming up that's I'm tracking drum. So I'm producing and mixing. I'm tracking drums. So that's always going to be more expensive.
But there's no like comparison to live musicians and instrumentation. So it's definitely worth it.
And it's a completely different skill set. A lot
of people don't do it anymore.
There's a lot of like
No, Joseph. No, we haven't done it yet. We're finishing up.
Yeah. There's a lot of like I'll say this loosely, but like TikTok engineers and like stuff like that, or people that they got really good at mixing like 2 tracks off BeatStars. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a great skill to have. They got really, really good at mixing 2 tracks off BeatStars with a couple vocal layers. But as soon as someone sends them an acoustic guitar, they don't know how to deal with phase, or sends them like 8 mics from a drum set, 12 mics from a drum set. They don't know how to deal with phase issues or the overheads or cohesion in the panning structure. All of a sudden the snare is panned, 20% to the left because they didn't know how to line the overheads. It's a completely different world. It's a completely other world dealing with, and I'm grateful that I'm a drummer. And when I got in studio, one of the first things that I learned when we got into the studio was establishing drum structure and miking things up and dealing with rejection and phase issues. But it is another animal. We will pay for a full show, and then we could do a whole like release party or something like that if you want to.
Yeah, definitely.
We could do a whole release. We'll just run through the whole thing, top to bottom. But yeah, it's a complete. So I understand that it's not everyone's cup of tea, right? Like it is a completely different animal. It's a different language and a different process. But I completely understand why it might have been more challenging for this engineer to switch up.
What's your opinion on mastering suites?
I don't, does it sound good? That's it. Can you use the tool? I don't care if you use $100 mic or a $50,000 mic. I know people that use $30,000 mics and they can't get them to sound good with their voice. And I know people that use $200 mics and they make it sound great. I think if you understand the language, you know how to utilize the tools, you can make anything sound great. If you're great at what you do.
Did your mic cut out?
No.
Or is that me?
Probably your headphones.
Yeah, maybe.
Check the connection there. Maybe.
Right. Weird.
Can you hear it?
Mm-mm. Talking to the mic.
Check. Yeah. Can y'all hear it?
Now I can.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I guess the connection.
Yeah,
there.
I think it was that cable.
There we go. Oh, all kinds of fun cable stuff. But yeah, it's can use it. If you're not great at understanding the mastering process and all of that stuff, then no tool is going to really help you with that. If you're a phenomenal engineer, you can use the basics and make it sound great. And then if you have great tools, it'll just amplify it, right?
Guess what we recorded with a lot of?
A Guitar
Oh
Hero
my
mic?
gosh, wow.
Let's go.
That's insane.
You got to do what you got to do.
I love that. Dude,
I love it.
that would be
Content.
amazing content. Amazing marketing content. That's incredible, Pinzer. I love that so much.
And funny enough, that's the mix you like better. Like that's what's so funny is like there's so many times where we'd be like,
dude, make a video on that, please. Make a video
Seriously.
on that. That's a great video idea.
Man, y'all give it up for Panzer though. Those are the only mixed things that I would dive into, and I'm sure you would agree. So it's
as far
beautifully
as like
done.
little things you can fix right now, that would be like easy, quick fixes. Definitely get a banner on your Spotify.
Of course.
Your dude, thank you for sending it in. Absolutely. We love having you here. You've been awesome. But yeah, you've got a really great description, as we mentioned earlier. You can definitely copy and paste that over to your YouTube. If you don't have a YouTube yet, definitely make one.
Look at that on Twitch, y'all. Look at that business right there. That's what
Yeah,
I'm talking
it's really
about.
good. So that's what you want to see, guys, as far as Spotify and YouTube descriptions go. YouTube, you can make it a bit shorter than that, but take the best pieces over from Spotify and just copy and paste it. Make it easy on yourself. And then Facebook, awesome, you're on YouTube. And then Facebook, I'm happy to see you guys are on there because I know that you're mostly probably focusing on live events, right? Nice. Hey, it's something.
50-50.
So Facebook is really, really good for plugging live events. Make sure that whenever you guys are doing a live event, you're making an actual event in Facebook. So that's going to be very helpful. And then invite all your friends and family to it. Encourage them to share it, stuff like that. And then let me see the Instagram. I didn't see that there were any posts or anything, so it doesn't look like you guys have done much as far as that goes. But of course, when you want to get it established and you're ready for that, you can post some highlights. Okay, or you guys are just private. But it does still say 0 posts, so I don't know. But either way, whenever you're ready to launch that, more so setting the foundation with an introduction post to the band at the top, and then pinning it, and then getting some highlights in order would be a really good idea for you guys. But as far as the Spotify banner goes and the YouTube banner goes, it's always most ideal, and even Facebook, to have a band picture. So if you guys could get one, even if it's on a like newer iPhone or something, like you don't have to go all out with getting like a full like photo shoot if you guys aren't ready for that, but definitely just get one up.
People love to see all the musicians, the whole band.
And then it'll be good for your introduction posts on Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but you know where to find us if you ever want a longer form consultation, you want to dive deeper into all of that and you want help with your marketing, anything like that, like we got you.
So good, man. Y'all show some love to Panzer. Panzer's been here for a minute. So talented across the board. Y'all are, I mean, just beautifully executed music, man. And so I'm excited for your next album to represent that even more cohesively. Give it up one more time.
To premiere Kaysen's first song on all platforms. You guys go follow on Spotify.
Kaysen Rain.
Go follow and support anywhere you possibly can. This is Kaysen Rain, the family. We love you so much, Kaysen. So glad that you're here.
All love.
Glad that we get to premiere on here. We wouldn't have it any other way. But there was something else I was gonna say about this. What was it? I don't know. It'll come to me.
We are the first monthly listeners. The first monthly listeners from 0 to 1 right
Dude.
now. Beautiful.
We love you. We're so proud of you. Kaysen's only been producing, guys. Keep in mind when you listen to this track, okay? He has only been producing for like 3-ish months.
Crazy.
So it's insane. Like he's
absolutely
actually
crazy.
very, very, very talented. And this is just the beginning, right?
Yep. 100%. All right, let's get it. This is Tetrahydra by Kaysen Rain, an instrumental. If you like the productions, reach out to Kaysen. I know they're wanting to work more in this realm, so definitely stay in touch with Kaysen.
Love it. Yeah, do it.
Hell yeah, love that, Joseph. All right, let's run it.
And then stick around for the giveaway after this, guys.
In fact, while we're listening to this, because this isn't a review, this isn't a consultation or anything, if you're on Twitch, you got to be on Twitch to be in the giveaway. So hop over to Twitch if you're not already. Make sure you follow us over there and drop a peace sign in the chat or drop something. I don't know what all we have access to.
Yeah. I'll just type it, honestly.
Where?
This sounds like Tetrahydra.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good name for it. Great first song on all plats. Amazing job, Kaysen. Let's see what Kaysen's about. Hey!
Okay.
You got at least 150 characters up there. We are proud.
And you have a follower on there that's not represented yet.
Love it, Kaysen.
Beautiful.
We're gonna get that Spotify poppin' soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'll work on the banner this weekend. Hey, pals. Good to see you. Señorita.
So smooth, Kaysen. Man, y'all show some love. Congrats
Yo,
to Case and
that was
Rain.
Tetrahydra by Case and Rain.
Congrats on the first release, man. Congrats on the first release. One of many new opportunities coming your way. So I'm excited. Super, super excited.
I never took Spanish. Okay, I did, but I only passed with a 60. Literally not getting it on my diploma or whatever.
Yo, show some love,
Swim.
man. Show some love.
Let's do the giveaway really quick.
Let's do a
guys.
giveaway. Hop in the chat
Big
if you want
shout
to
out
be.
to Kason. Kason, we love you so much. Thanks for letting us premiere that on here. Congratulations on the new release, man.
Let's hop in the chat if you want to be a part of this giveaway. Hop in the chat. Hop in the chat. Hop in the chat. Make yourself known.
Peace
don't know why it's doing that.
sign, peace sign in the chat. Yeah.
Hopped. We got Panzer. We got Kason.
Put a peace sign in the chat if you'd like to win the giveaway. If you'd like a chance, I should say. Hopped, Panzer. Got you.
Oh, she can. Oh, she can, Panzer.
What? Oh, I can sing a little.
That's humble.
I don't know how to do peace sign in this thing. Okay, no worries. Panzer.
Just make yourself known in the chat.
Hello. Featherweight. I don't think we've gotten to.
Featherweight's on the board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Featherweight, we
I'm
got
so
you.
excited to hear it.
And just a quick reminder, y'all, as we close things up, that you'll never miss out on your chance. You'll never miss out on an opportunity to get heard. If you are on the board, you're saved, no matter
Can
what.
you read them out to me, please? I'm on Panzer, then Featherweight.
Kason,
Got you.
Joseph, BG. That's what I have right now.
Okay, we got BG, Joseph, Kason, Featherweight, Panzer.
That's what I got so far. Anyone else, if you did not hear your name, we're going to give away 10 in credit. We're going to give away 10 in credit right now.
BG, did we see your message? Where?
Yeah, I saw you, BG.
Okay.
With the piece, I got you.
Cool.
Thankfully, Twitch is great. Like, usually Twitch, all your messages are coming through. If y'all are over here on TikTok and you want to be a part of this giveaway, hop it over to Twitch. That's where the giveaway is happening. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Let me know.
Oh, Kason, you're so sweet.
Last chance. Last chance.
Yeah,
5,
save me. It plays
4,
sometimes in here.
3,
We have our Spotify playlist.
2,
I'll just put it on really quick. For you.
1. Door closed. All right, it's time for the giveaway. 10 in credit to one
We'll
of
play
you.
it low in the background for you, Joseph. Don't worry. There we go.
All right, how many we got? Otor kill. Headshot. All right,
Okay.
5.
Are you sure that's it? Guys,
We're chilling.
hold on. How many are there in Twitch right now? Does anybody else want to get in this giveaway? We got BG, we got Joseph, we got Kason, we got Featherweight, Panzer. Anyone else?
I love the arpeggiator on the song because it's such a.
If you redo that song, can I offer my spicy tism skills? LOL. Yeah, I'm never gonna redo the song, to be honest. I'm done with it. It's just old and I'm over it, but we will do more stuff. It'll be so fun. And of course, I'll work with you, Kason.
Second ticket to the raffle.
Okay, well, cool. Then we'll just run it.
All right,
You guys
5.
got some good chances. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
Choose a number between 1 and 5. It's 2. It's 2. It's 2. It's 2.
Let's go, Joseph!
Joseph!
Nice slasher. Well deserved, Joseph. You've been such a beautiful part of this community. We really appreciate all the love.
Seriously.
Thank you so much.
And so you already have 10 waiting for you when for the other song that you sent in. Since you sent in the
Perfect.
other songs, you had to combine them to boost that one forward. So you already have that set
Hey
up.
yo, it was meant to be.
Let me just hear this
Congratulations.
arpeggiator real quick. Let's just hear this arpeggiator for a second. 1 second.
I've been feeling lately. Maybe you could save me, fix me till I'm breaking.
Oh, I love it. Oh.
Where you take me, and I
One of these days, I'm gonna catch the board, open a submit. For sure, fitted.
Of course,
love
man.
you, dude.
More than shit to play.
I really do like the production on
As
the
our
song.
story plays.
But you don't love the mix, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a mix. We put it out, I think, like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, but it was mixed probably 6 months before that and
Thank
stuff
you,
like
Panzer.
that.
You too.
Appreciate you, Panzer.
Have a good one.
It was put out. It was
Have a good weekend.
worked on
Go watch Severance.
a while before that too. So the actual mix is like 5 years old.
That is all of your homework.
She's so good, Panzer.
That's so nice. Thank you.
So
that
good.
was all done in like head voice, and I'm kind of like, I just feel like I'm over that vibe right now
We
for
need
some reason.
I'll be.
I'll be. Just kidding.
I've been feeling lately. That's gonna be the next song. It's gonna sound crazy.
Thank you so
I
much,
appreciate
Fitted.
y'all. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, we love y'all like crazy. Like I said, we won't be live doing consultations. We'll be doing our long form consultations some this weekend, but we won't be live on here doing consultations. But I might hop on either tomorrow or the day after, just to work on my productions and stuff. I
Yay,
might just
Panzer. Shout out.
might just hop on
Y'all
and
go
do some
watch
stuff like
Severance.
that.
That's your homework. We're gonna have a quiz on Monday.
See you in the morning, BG. I appreciate
Yay,
y'all.
BG, can't wait. So excited. Love you guys so much.
Love you, love you, love you. Peace.